What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Defend Your Units. I'm Johnny K. Picks, and alongside me I have is Tyler from 138 MMA, and we are here to break down all 12, I believe, 12 fights for UFC Vegas 109. How's it going, Tyler? Are you looking forward to this card? I know they got a couple guys that you love on this card.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this card. I think it's going to be a fun time. A lot of good fights. Could be interesting in some ways. We were kind of talking about it before we started here, but yeah, I mean, you know, we'll look to see how the aftermath of all the crazy stuff that's been going on lately takes place on this card. I think it'll be a fun card though. A lot of fighters that I think they're usually in exciting fights.
True. Yeah, and then last card, like I said, we were kind of talking about it a little earlier, but last card produced, it was an Apex card, and there was like at least three great fights. All went to decision, which is fine, but all of them were great.
Yep.
And yeah, that was a fun Apex card. Usually the Apex cards kind of stink, but not that one. I thought they were great.
I agree. They were fantastic.
Yep. Tyra went out there and did what he needed to do. Very easily. Which I actually kind of shocked. I thought Park was a little bit better grappler than that. he kind of got destroyed, but
I don't even think it was so much that Park wasn't a good grappler. I think it's just they were just really, really good on the ground.
Yeah.
And I think he got even better after the Royval fight, because he was saying in some interview that on the ground, Royval was able to get the better of him in some positions just because Royval was so much stronger in certain spots, like physically. So Tyra really had been hitting the weights and stuff like that. So I mean, imagine a guy with that much ground skill that's now starting to pack on some muscle and stuff. Like, you're going to be in some trouble getting on the ground with that guy.
Yeah, he looked great. And I do think one day he will be a champion. I just don't know when, but I think it will happen soon. Maybe at least 2 more years, because I think Pantoja is still going to reign supreme for about 2 more years. So, and then once he gets 37, he might start declining a bit. So
maybe. I mean, maybe he seems to keep getting better.
Yeah. I mean, I love Pantoja. I love him. He's so good. He's so fun. He should be top 3 for sure.
He'd be number 1.
I mean, what is he now? 4? And he got to fight for it?
Something like that. Yeah. They keep he keeps getting put down by people that haven't defended titles. And he's defended the title so many times that it's nobody's got more defenses actively than him right now. I guess I don't know what Sean Whaley has, but pound for pounds don't do men and women. So it's just for just the men, he's got more active defenses than any other champion. He's already beaten most of the division and lapped most of the division. I mean, he's beaten Moreno 3 times, Carl France twice, Royval twice. What more do you want from the guy? He's beaten everybody in the top pretty much except for Joshua Van, and that's because they're fighting next.
Yep. Did he beat Amir Albazi?
I guess he hasn't beat Amir, but let's be honest, I guess probably not getting a title shot.
Yeah, he shouldn't get one. He's at least 1 fight away.
Yeah, well, he just keeps pulling out of fights.
And Tatsuro is right there at number 5 now, so
that's true. So I guess now
coming up there,
but he wasn't.
Yeah, but I think he's 1 fight away too. I think he needs to fight one of the big boys up there, and yeah. So we'll see what happens with Pantoja. I like the flyweight division a lot. I think it's is very underrated. If nobody likes it, they're weird. I know some people were complaining they always fight the same people. Well, the top 6 are amazing. And then there's younger guys coming up now that they're going to boot them out. So, and
something I want to address that Jeremy threw out in the chat before we move on is that people keep saying they want to see Pantoja versus Merab. I hate this. And no offense to Jeremy. I hate this idea that, Pantoja never gets to be considered great until he moves up a division and fights somebody that's a million times bigger than him. The reason it's so much harder for flyweight, it's the smallest division. The reason that it's tougher for them is because they're cutting down to the smallest division. When a lot of these guys, the only reason they're fighting at flyweight is because there isn't a smaller division, right?
Yeah, and they're kind of small, and they really can't afford to go up because they're too small.
Right. They're just too small. So if you put him in there with Merab, even height-wise, they're not super far off, but if you just look at them side by side, Merab is gigantic compared to Pantoja.
There has to be a good 15 to 20 pound difference.
Everybody just
if they're walking on the side, down the street, Merab's is probably 20 pounds heavier for sure.
If not more.
At least.
If not more. People just want to see that because they want to finally be see, Pantoja shouldn't have been pound for pound this because he couldn't move up and beat the guy above him. It's absurd. It's kind of it's why it's so impressive for guys like Joshua Van, who that dude's hardly cut any weight to get there. Like, how do you think that guy fought 2 times in
He's
3
small.
weeks? He's tiny. Like, he's a really small guy.
Yep.
So, like, yeah, I mean, and to Jeremy's point, yeah, retire on top, man. You don't have to move up to like.
He's got like 3 more. He's got 3 more people to beat. Which, I mean, that could take 6 months to do, but that dude fights every other month. I love it.
It's the same stuff they tried to pull on Demetrius Johnson, that like he sucked because he wouldn't move up and fight TJ or whatever. And it's like, dude, or like wouldn't do like a, you know, double champ fight with TJ unless like TJ would sign something saying that he would make the weight for sure or whatever, like all that. So it's like, dude, come on. Like, that's like, you're talking about one of the greatest fighters to ever exist in Demetrius Johnson. And everybody was like at the time, oh, but he won't move up. He's a chicken. He's a coward, whatever. And I'm like, no, they're trying to do the same crap with Pantoja. They only do this to the flyweights. They never do it to other divisions. It drives me crazy. Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm a flyweight. Like, you know, like I walk around about 148 pounds. So like flyweight would be the division for me. And that's still small. So, yeah, I don't know. So maybe that's why, but it happens only, it seems, to the flyweights that people give this to, because nobody's out there being like, oh, like what's a good champion? Like Drickus, for example. Drickus is pretty good, but nobody's out there being like, oh, yeah, but I can't give him credit unless he fights the 205-pound champion.
Yeah,
Nobody's saying nobody. And like they get credit if they move up for sure, but like nobody's telling them that they won't get credit unless they do.
Drickus says he walks around at 220, 225. So
I believe it.
He just said it like the other day. Or today, one of the two. I saw it on Twitter. So, but yeah, back to Pantoja real quick, and then we'll get started. Yeah, Pantoja has to beat Van still. He still has to beat Albazi, which I mean, kind of. Okay, he will.
Albazi's probably not getting a shot.
Tatsuro and also Kopp. I mean, he already beat Kopp, but like, I think Kopp, if Kopp can actually fight for one, I mean, maybe that'd be a good matchup again. But he's got at least three more fights, and then after that, then he could think about what to do, because I don't see anybody else coming up like super quick that's going to be probably a chance to beat him.
I mean, because like a lot of the other guys that are coming up at flyweight still, like Loner Kavanaugh, stuff like that. Those guys still need a long time. Like they still need.
Yeah, like, I don't think they're going to be in that realm yet when Pantoja is still fighting.
Right.
So, well, I mean, maybe he is, but he won't be champ. Let's put it that way. He might be fighting at like 40 years old, but he'll be like top 15 guy, still crushing it. But then he might lose every once in a while.
I also don't think that they'll give Kopp a title shot, because the dude just pulls out. Like, even if he deserves it, I feel like they're going to be like, like, I don't know that he does deserve it, because, like, you know,
I think he should fight someone like maybe Albazi. I mean, both those guys always pull out, so why might as well see who's just the worst one.
The card and see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. Fuck it.
Neither of them will show up.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, if he hadn't pulled out against Royval, he might have had. I mean, he probably would have lost to Royval, but that's just me. But either way, I mean, he would have had a shot at the title probably. But
if he would have won, yeah.
I think they give him the Royval fight now, and that'd be a good way to.
Yeah, that's true.
See. But who knows? Anyway, we can move on.
All right.
We can get to the fights.
All right, here we go. Let's get to the fights. We were talking about Pantoja too much here. We got Elijah on in here. What's up, Elijah? I appreciate you coming out. As always, Derek, our guy, too, just released 2 songs on Spotify, iTunes under Derek Izzy. On a roll now. Let's cap it off. Some good picks this weekend. Well, definitely check out Izzy's songs on Spotify. Is it just your name under Derek Izzy? There you go. Check them out. Let's go. It's awesome, dude. Game Over. What's up, Game Over? Appreciate you hanging out with us. We got McMuffin. What's up, McMuffin? Jeremy, what's up, Jeremy? What's up, Mr. Nice Guy? We got Saba. Question for Tyler. Who will score more goals in the English Premier League this season? Victor or Haaland?
English Premier League. That's got to be soccer, right?
Yes.
Okay. Or,
choose a name, no questions.
Okay, let's go.
Jokeris.
Let's go Haaland. I like the double A.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I don't have a clue. I'm just
well,
like,
you just failed.
Don't bet on this based on me. I'm just throwing like, I don't know.
We said hi to Jeremy already. Love Mighty Mouser. Jack Tripper. Johnny 5 is alive. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. Let's go. Everyone is itching.
Company.
Yes. Everyone is itching for Kopp versus Kai Kara. That'll be a decent one too. Why not? They both are on. Yeah, they're about right. This is the last time Tyler will be seen on this show. It's all good.
Oh boy, it might be. Who knows?
No, I won't allow it. I won't allow it.
You won't allow it.
You can't get away. You can't get away that easy. Come on.
That's good. But
let's start out with the first fight of the night that they just recently added for whatever reason at 205, mind you. Cody Brundage versus Eric McConaughey. Who do you like in this barn burner matchup?
So they added this fight like after I'd already uploaded my video on Monday. So this is like this is a real last minute edition.
Yeah, for both guys.
So this is like, it's kind of weird because I don't really know. I think that this favors McConaughey because he's fought like at 205 before. He's fought at like catch weights and things like that before as well, above the 185. Whereas like Brundage is like a definite 185er, right? So I think that favors him a little bit. I also think that people are really down on McConaughey because they were so high on him going into the Ruziboyev fight. And for whatever reason, everyone wants to put this label on Ruziboyev that he's a fraud. But like the dude's only loss in the UFC currently is to Joaquin Buckley, who wasn't considered a fraud up until his last fight. And every time a fighter
I don't think he's a fraud. I just think he got outworked.
I don't think so. But if you ask the MMA internet space, every fighter that's ever
lost, that's why you don't ask them.
So but either way, they want to put this label of like being a fraud on Ruziboyev, and he just keeps like putting these guys back. So a lot of people were like, "Oh, McConaughey's going to win this. He's good. This, that, and the other." I'm pretty sure somebody canceled their Patreon on my Patreon because he argued with me that I was like, no, Ruziboyev is going to beat McConaughey, and it's not because McConaughey's bad. I just think short notice debut against Ruziboyev is too much to ask. And he was like, you don't understand. Whatever.
You don't know ball.
Yes, I don't know. I guess I know. Maybe I don't. But I think that people are way too down on him because of that performance. Cody Brundage is not as good as Ruziboyev. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. I think the line would be massive if Ruziboyev stepped in here against Cody Brundage. That said, I think McConaughey probably knocks him out. But at the same time, we've also seen McConaughey dropped, wobbled, and rattled like many times on the regional scene. So I wouldn't be surprised if Brundage does that, or if we just see a weird no contest or like somehow a draw or like, I don't know. It's a DQ. Like if you look at Brundage's 5 on in, he's got wins, losses, draws, and no contest. All 4 of them in the last 5 fights. He's got at least one of all 4 of those, which is absurd. So, yeah, I think McConaughey probably knocks him out. I'm not mega confident in it because I don't know all the behind-the-scenes stuff. But yeah, that's where I'm at so far. What about you?
Well, we kind of already went to it. Like, this is a short notice fight for both guys. Why is this fight even going on? And why does it have to be involving Cody Brundage, who's one of the most notorious UFC craziness guys? That something is going to happen in this fight, guys. It's just going to happen. It already started out with being a short notice fight, and it's at 205. These guys aren't 205ers normally. That being said, I'm going with Cody Brundage. I'm going with the wild card here because you know what? Maybe McConaughey does beat him up, but I bet you something he's going to do something stupid, and Cody's going to cash in on that DQ or some bullshit like he always does. And I'm done. I'm done betting against Cody Brundage or picking against him. I don't really bet him anymore. But I did bet him against Marquez. That's about it.
I did too, but that was a fate of Marquez. Marquez is nowhere near.
But I mean, McConaughey's not the greatest either. Cody Brundage isn't the greatest. This is just a weird fight. Like, I don't even want to really break this down too much. But overall, though, like, it's red flags galore. I could see a crazy over. I don't even know if this is set at 1.5 or not. Honestly, I kind of like that. The over 1.5.
Really?
I don't think either of these guys are going to try to go out there in the first round and go crazy and like knock each other out. I give Cody Brundage so much crap, but he actually is kind of durable. I mean, he took some pretty good shots against Mansour in the 3rd round until he got headbutted, I guess, and took advantage of it and got a draw. And he lasted that long somehow. And maybe something like this can happen again. Maybe it goes over. Like, I don't even know what to do in this fight.
Yep.
So
Brundage's durability, it's not physical. It's all right there.
Yeah.
It's whether or not he wants to like get out of there or not.
And he does have some power in his hands. Like, McConaughey's not the worst, but he's not great. He can wrestle. He's 35 years old. He's been knocked out 3 times, 2 in the regional scenes. He's not really fighting the greatest guys either on the regional scene either. I don't know. Like, I mean, just give me Cody Brundage, and I'm just gonna hope maybe something crazy happens and he wins a DQ. Or, I mean, that's just a little extra edge I get.
You're hoping for a DQ. That is so wild.
A point deduction, that could be a good bet too. Something crazy happens. This fight's already starting out crazy.
Yeah.
Just something crazy is gonna happen, guys. Just already know it's the first fight of the night. It's gonna start crazy. Don't miss it. Get your popcorn ready because it's Cody Brundage fight week. Something crazy is gonna happen.
I agree with that.
I don't know. I'm picking Cody Brundage. I don't even know how he wins. I want to say by DQ. He's going to win because Eric got DQ'd. That's how I'm going to say how he wins. Called it right now. I'm going to snip it and clip it. And if that happens, I'm going to post it everywhere.
There you go. Bet it.
Narashi, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming out. Paku, chur, boys. Chur. Appreciate you. Title run for Cody starts Saturday.
It does not.
You got a long way to go, Effie, but appreciate you coming out. I'm eyeing Mechanico as a dog pick. Brundage is hit or miss. He's getting hit in this one. He could.
Word. I'm with Derek.
Cody will shock the world to its core this Saturday somehow. I believe it.
There's nothing Cody can do to shock me at this point. Win, lose, draw, no contest.
What if he comes out and then just like starches Mechanico?
Wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't shock me. I mean,
that would kind of shock me.
You just said we've seen Mechanico knock down the regional scene. I don't think that shocks me.
Yeah, but he like comes out there and like maybe gets 8 knockdowns in the first round.
8 knockdowns would shock me.
Is Jason reffing this fight? That's another thing. I'm gonna see who's reffing, and then if Jason's reffing the first fight of the night, guess what? Over, boys.
Yep.
Brundage lost to Cedric Dumas. Yep.
True.
But he also beat. Who did he beat? Zach Reese, which isn't too bad.
Yeah.
He beat Jacob Malkoon. Technically. He beat Dalcha. Technically.
I mean, yeah.
Because Dalcha's an idiot.
So.
I know, but Saba said he's picking Bumdage. Not bad. The only shocking outcome would be Eric winning by DQ instead of Cody. That okay.
Fair.
Cody never gets DQ'd. He receives the DQ.
I'm with McMuffin on that. That would shock me.
That would be a little shocking. So
word.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna miss this fight because something stupid's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna have to complain about it on Twitter like I do every Cody Brundage fight. Every one of them.
So I won't miss.
The only one I didn't was Julian Marquez because he went out there and did what he needed to do. And it was sketchy. It was a little sweaty, but he did it.
Yep.
All right. Next fight, though, is going to be Gabriela Fernandez versus Julia Stoliarenko. And for this one, I'm going to go with Gabby here. Julia is basically armbar or bust. She's not a very good striker. She gets hit a lot in the feet. She is a good grappler, though. Takedowns are okay. But like I said, if she's on top, you got to watch out for your arm. Just take care of your arm, and I think you're good to go. Gabriela, I think she does have good striking. She's going to have, obviously, the better striking. She has good power. She can grapple. I don't think she will grapple in this fight. Decent takedown defense, so I think she'll be okay. And if she can keep it on the feet, like she wins this one easily 9 out of 10 times. But if she gets taken down, that's when she needs to, might be a little sweaty. She is minus 400, minus 450. So it's not the greatest feeling in the world because I don't think she's all that great, but she is, I think, better than Julia. So I think Fernandez gets a KO though in maybe late second round, early third. Just death by 1,000 cuts, one of those things, and then Julia kind of just shows a lot of damage, and then one punch is going to land, and she'll be done. So, give me Fernandez by KO round 2 or 3. What do you think?
Yeah, so I played Fernandez money line immediately when I saw the line drop because it's what you do, and then you play the opposite side, Julia Stoliarenko round 1 submission, and people were like, "Oh, but what if she doesn't?" She has 11 career wins. 10 of them are first round arm bars.
Yeah.
I mean,
some of them like under 20 seconds too.
Yeah. At this point, it's like if 10 of your 11 wins are first round arm bar, not even just first round submission, first round arm bar, it gives me a pretty good idea that if she does not get that first round arm bar, she's probably losing this one. Her one other win is a split decision in Invicta. I do not think she wins a split decision here. I would be shocked. That would be more shocking than Brundage pulling a stunt. So I think Fernandez probably gets a KO at some point, but you always kind of got to worry about Stoliarenko getting that first round first round armbar. So I just played both, and I profit either way. So
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I don't think Fernandez is going to go all out in the first round or anything crazy like that, because she's going to be a little worrisome being taken down in the first round. And if she can get this fight in the second, I think she'll start to turn it up a little bit. But I think she can win a very dominant decision, maybe. But I don't know. Stoliarenko, I mean, she's been knocked out, what, 3 times? 4 times?
Four knockouts,
1
3
sub.
decisions and a sub.
Yeah, so I think Gabriella, I mean, maybe she does find a ground and pound KO. I don't know. Maybe Julia like tries to make her go down and then like in her guard or something, and then she just like starts pounding away and it's game over. So
yeah, she likely slips out of the armbar and then just ground and pounds her. That's my guess.
Something like that.
Especially the longer in the career Stoliarenko goes, the more you see her get ground and pound. Like her last 2 losses are both from getting ground and pound out. Before that, I mean, Alexis Davis in 2022, so that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, to her last 2 recent fights, she just got obliterated when she failed the armbar attempt. So yeah.
And this fight is at 125. Didn't she used to fight at 135?
She's fought a couple of different, like she fought Chandler at 135, which was not a good
Jessica
look.
Rose Clark at 135. So
yep.
The last 2 fights,
125. Yeah, she looked better against McCann.
Yeah.
Didn't look good at all against Carolina. Yeah.
And I think Fernandez
she looked better against McCann. She beat her, but still.
Yeah. But I think Fernandez is about on par with Carolina,
if not better. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I hate the money line. What'd you get the money line at when it dropped?
Minus 385 or something.
Yeah, that ain't bad. I mean, it's minus 425. So
yeah, it might have been. I don't know if it was 385 or something around there. I have to go back and double check. I remember I specifically played the round 1 sub prop for Stoliarenko to get me just shy of 4 units, so it was minus 3 something. So I profit very slight if Stoliarenko wins by round 1 armbar or round 1 submission, I guess. But I get a decent profit for if Fernandez wins, which I think is the likely outcome.
Yep, I agree. Saba likes Fernandez as well. Cody Brundage by DQ only minus 500. Well, that's not a good
insane
shit. SK, what's up, Johnny K? Blood Money MIA again. He's been MIA for like a year.
You new here, SK? Where you been?
But
you guys got to keep on Johnny though. If you haven't noticed, he stopped putting out his regular videos, and this is the only thing you ever see of him anymore. I'm worried he's tiptoeing his way out the door. So you guys keep on your boy Johnny.
No.
Patrick already left. Then there goes Blood.
The summer for me is like busy time in the weekends and more stuff I do outside.
Same.
I got wintertime, different story.
I mean, I get that. I agree. Wintertime is much slower for me as well.
I have more inside time. But yeah, trust me, I'll come back to the
guys.
Break. Yeah, I'll be back. But maybe, just maybe, Blood Money can come back in a little bit. We don't know. Who knows? Just gotta keep talking. Just keep talking.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I know. Next one here, we got Uros Medic versus Gilbert Urbina. Who do you like in this one?
Honestly, I like Medic just because I don't really like Urbina. Man, how do I put this without sounding like a jerk? Urbina is just underwhelmed, right? Lost to Treson Gore on the Tough House. I understand that was up a weight class, but like the dude's big enough to be at 185. Like he's a giant. So Treson Gore's not good. So that's not a good loss. The Kosei fight was way closer than it should have been. He won, but like, I mean, that shouldn't be a back and forth fight. I just, there isn't much that makes me think that Urbina is. The one thing he has is range on Medic, and Medic also isn't like, he's not very good at the grappling stuff. But
yeah,
man, like I can't take Urbina. Like I'm pretty sure I bet Kosei over him, just thinking like, I
think I did too.
Yeah, like he's not that like. I just think Urbina. I think it would be better for him to go up to like 185 and like actually fill out, but. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't think he has it. I think it's Medic. I can't bet Medic in this line though, because you can't trust Medic either. But yeah, like if like gun to my head, I have to pick somebody just to pick a winner. Okay, I'll take I'll take Medic. But yeah, I don't feel good about either one.
Yeah, this line is insane. Like he's minus 455 right now for money line, and like you said, Medic, like he's a good striker. He's dangerous early, but like after the first round, he fades, man. At least Urbina has like a little bit of cardio. He has a little bit of grappling. His chin isn't great, so if he gets touched, I mean, he might get knocked down. It might be over. But the thing about Urbina, like we were kind of saying, is like he's just like he's an okay grappler. He has grappling. He can grapple. Will he be able to out grapple Medic for 15 minutes? I don't know about for all 15 minutes, but maybe like certain times in fights where if he wants to if it's a close fight, he can win around that way. But you know, Medic does have okay takedown defense. Like he got taken down a crap ton against Oralby, but right. And he just got put out by Soriano recently, which that's not a great look.
Ever since he moved down, he's looked pretty good. So I don't know.
Yeah, but still not a great look. But I still think he wins. I think he can get a knockout here. I think he touches the chin at some point. He's a good enough striker I could believe in that I think he can touch a chin, and that Urbina's chin is not going to be able to stand up to it, and he'll drop. But longer the fight goes, you know, it could get a little dicey. Maybe Urbina does get the grappling a little bit easier too, and it could be a close decision if it goes to decision. But I don't think Medic has ever been to a decision. That's the problem.
I don't know that he has.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, I don't know that he has. Yeah, I don't think so.
He went to he almost made it to a decision. Which fight was it? Against Matthew Selmersberger. But
that was a fight his cardio looked good too.
Yeah.
Which is weird because his cardio comes and goes.
That was the closest fight he's ever made it to a decision. And it still, it barely went over 2.5 rounds by 6 seconds.
Right. Yeah, I might even like consider just like, I don't know what the line is for just the fight doesn't go to decision, but like at that point, maybe you just play it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Parlay it up. I mean, the guy doesn't go to decision. We've seen that.
Yeah, I would do fight, you know, under 2.5, or a fight doesn't start round 3 for a parlay. I don't even know what that's
just doesn't go.
I think it's going to be juiced to high hell.
Okay. If it hits,
minus 700 juice.
Worth it. I feel like that's a safer minus 700 than Medic.
Minus 800.
Okay. I still.
I mean, no, I'm not saying like it's not going to happen for minus 8, but still, I'm like, if I'm okay with doing that, I can just cut it a little bit and just do like fight doesn't start.
And then you miss it by 6 seconds, like the Semmelsberger fight, you know?
It was one time out of 13 fights. Like barely, I'll take a chance on it, and I'll get like minus 450 instead of minus 800.
It's kind of like Terrence McKinney fights. You can always just bet the under regardless of the line.
Oh,
it could be minus 1,000. You're like, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's hitting.
Here's the crazy thing: under 2.5 rounds, minus 450. Fight doesn't go, it's minus 800.
Because they know that 6 seconds against Semmelsberger. They know.
I'll take that under 2.5. So that's what I would do. Put in a parlay as under 2.5. I would feel super safe on that. But yeah, give me Medic to win by first or second round KO. I think he gets that done.
Word.
Let's see what everyone says. Okay. Saba says, I got Medic, but Urbina seems live. Yeah, the longer the fight goes, I would say. So maybe after a round and a half, then that's when you might see Urbina start to take over a little bit. But I don't know. I think see, Urbina needs to come in here and wrestle. Like wrestle and grapple right away, and then maybe it would sway me, but I just don't know if he will do that. And if he does, I don't know if he could do it for long. Not like Oralby.
Correct.
Something like that. Daz, what's up, Daz? 138, always the best guest on this show. Yes, indeed. Appreciate that, Tyler said. Appreciate you coming out, Daz. Hope everything is going good with you and all those surgeries, man. That's crazy. It's still crazy to me.
What other guest are you going to see try to demonstrate a takedown of what's his face?
Did you do it on this show too?
It was. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Who was it? Was it you were demonstrating?
It was Renat Fakhretdinov's takedown.
Yeah.
Because he just like lowers his head and brings his arm forwards. Now people are starting to pick up on it. Ever since he should have lost to Leal, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, his takedowns are kind of like that." I've been telling you guys this since way back.
SK said he had a 3-leg parlay of Rubovix, Magny, and Vallejo's. Nice. That's a good one. That is a good
I
one.
was sweaty.
Juice, chalk, let's go, violence. Even they juice the lines. Exactly. Medic by TKO, Medic smash, round 1 KO, like plus 150. Yeah, I mean, that's how he usually wins, though. But I think that happens. You could probably get, I don't know if you have FanDuel, but you can do round 1 or 2 KO. I think it's like minus 125. It's not too bad, but I still would like it to be a plus money. But we got MMA Jesus 420 Dev. What's up, Dev? What's good, homies? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us. Much love, bros. Let's see. He likes Medic round 1 KO too. Urbina not live. Well, he is alive. I don't know if he'll be live. He'll be live in round 3 if it makes it that far. That's about it. Renat has that battering ram technique.
Yes. That is exactly the answer.
Exactly.
The battering ram technique.
Next one here, moving on up, is Jose Lynn Edwards Jocelyn versus Priscilla Cachoeira. Is it my turn? I already forgot. Wait, you, me. It's me. All right, that's 4 fights in. I'm already forgetting. I gotta go Edwards here. Obviously, I'm gonna be a little worried with Cachoeira's power in her hands, but Edwards stays at range very well. She uses her kicks up the middle very good. She can wrestle. She can get some takedowns, and that is Priscilla's bugaboo. She has 0 ground game, and maybe Edwards finds a sub. There is a clear path to victory in this fight for Edwards, and it's just take her down, stay on top, and eventually you can potentially get her neck or just land some good ground and pound and win minutes that way. On the feet, it'll be a little sweaty, but I still kind of like Edwards just staying at range. Like Priscilla's going to have to come crashing in, which she does do a lot, but Edwards can shoot a takedown easily there. She can clinch up very well. She can shoot a knee up there. She's got good. I think she got pretty good striking. She looked good in the Chelsea Chandler fight. I know it's Chelsea Chandler, but she was able to knock her out, and she's usually pretty durable. So, I kind of like the fight doesn't go the distance in this fight, just in case Priscilla does land a bomb. And if Edwards gets her on the mat somehow and probably finishes her that way, you can get plus money. I think it's like plus 125 for fight doesn't go. This could be a sneaky one that, usually you would think it doesn't, but Priscilla is kill or be killed, especially if she's on the mat. So I like Edwards, though. I'm going to say she gets a finish in the 2nd or 3rd round. I'll say sub, but I can see a ground and pound. What do you think?
Yeah, I lean ground and pound in the 3rd, just because Edwards doesn't really show the desire to seek submissions very often, but I could see her just rain.
But this is a good fight because Priscilla has no submission defense.
It's true, but like it's kind of like if you look back to the Jasudavicius fight with Cachoeira, Jasudavicius had to she set record numbers on that woman's face before she was finally like, okay, fine, I'll sub her. It was one of those things. And I think we're going to get something similar here where Edwards just is going to keep hitting. Plus, she's not going to grapple the way that like Jasudavicius does. She can be fine on the feet too. She's the better, cleaner striker. She's got better range. She's going to be way bigger. Like Cachoeira used to be a 125er. Sure, she would miss weight. Edwards used to be a 145er, and she struggles to make 135. Like this woman's like she's thicker. And you know what?
She's
like
thick.
Those legs are strong.
She's thick.
Yeah. So she's gonna be sticking that front kick down the middle some, and like that's gonna back up the pressure of Cachoeira. I could see a body shot TKO even. I think Edwards gets it done. I'm gonna say round 3. I feel like Edwards is just leaps and bounds ahead, and she also hasn't shown any signs of lacking durability. So she also doesn't get hit a ton.
No, she doesn't. She kind of slows down a little bit, like as the fight goes on, if she like wrestles a lot. But I think
it'll matter here.
She's not bad.
Yeah, I think Edwards all day. Yeah,
it's just you have to watch out for the power of Cachoeira. That's it.
Yeah, and like Derek said, I parlayed her up already. Like she's solid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like her money line. I mean, it's a little.
There's value.
Obviously, we would always say we want to get lower lines on any fight that we bet, but I think it's appropriate.
I trust her more than Medic, and she's got a better line. So
yes, I will say that too. I actually kind of do, because we know what we're gonna get with Edwards. We've seen it time and time again. Like she really hasn't swayed. There was one fight where it was a little sketchy. Was it? Who was it? Off the top of my head, I don't think. A lot of people thought she lost that fight. The Pudolva fight.
Oh yeah, Pudilova. Yeah, I
Pudilova.
did too, but that's because I'm biased as heck. I love Pudilova. I'm such a big fan. So yeah, that's fair.
I mean, she was
Yeah.
able to get a rear naked choke on Vidal, and Vidal is about as bad as Priscilla is on the mat.
Now Vidal's terrible everywhere. Like at least Priscilla's like
on the mat, though. I'm
yeah,
specifically.
but also bad like in general. That like the fact that she got to the UFC is incredible. Like she shouldn't. Her best win is BS. Like her best win is
Aylin Perez DQ.
Yeah, do you see that fight?
Yeah,
yeah, they're fighting on like little kids' puzzle piece mats and like and then she gets like
a garage.
Yeah, dude, it was bad, and it was a DQ that shouldn't have happened. Like the ref should have stopped that long ago. But Vidal's not good, so like, and I hate saying that about fighters, but she's easily the worst. Second, she's probably the worst in the division. It's between her and Chandler, but they're both terrible. But yeah, I mean, I think Chelsea Chandler would even beat Vidal, and that's how bad she is. Like, get her out of there. So yeah, I mean, she could sub her, but like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure my wife could sub Vidal, and like, it's not because she's like a high level of jiu-jitsu, but like Vidal's just, I don't know what. Like, she supposedly has a black belt, doesn't she? That's what they said.
Supposedly, yeah.
What McDojo did she get that from? Like, what? What? Like Edwards learned to grapple while she was already in the UFC. Like that was her weakness before, but she was getting taken down and just ragdolled on the mat.
Yep.
Then she figured it out. I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit. Vidal might not be that bad. She ain't good.
Yeah, she ain't good. Let's put it that way. I think she is pretty that bad though.
It's pretty bad.
Dev likes Edwards is free.
Yes.
Betting this fight doesn't go the distance. I like that too. You can get plus money still. And I got Edwards in a parlay 2 days ago on DraftKings at -250, and she's already -325. Yep, that's good. Smash that like if you haven't. If you are here and haven't done that, please smash it. Smash. Let's go. Edwards has thunder thighs. Yes, she does. Dirty Reg, what's up, Dirty? Yep, she does any. Yep. Thick indeed. Off topic, but are you going to the UFC card, Johnny? Unfortunately, I am not. I, weirdly enough, will be in Las Vegas next weekend at a bachelor party. Isn't that weird? When they're coming to Chicago, I want to be in Vegas. When they're in Vegas, like 90% of the time. So, yeah, it sucks. I really wish I could go a different weekend to Vegas, but it is what it is. It's my friend from like middle school and his first marriage. So it's not even like his third marriage. So I can't skip it. So I'm like, all right, I'll go. So, but yeah, I'll be watching as much as I can there and betting obviously there too. So don't you worry about that. I just won't be there, unfortunately. Brother, check his black belt. Is Edwards ranked? I think she is.
If not, I mean, she probably is. It's 135 pounds.
It is. Yeah, I was gonna say it is bantamweight women's, and there's probably what 20 on the roster.
There's like 20 something. I think it's not many. I think it's the only division with less fighters than heavyweight.
Yeah. Let's see. She is ranked 14th.
That's insane. There's probably people above her that are way worse.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Nora, maybe.
Could
Misha Tate, yeah.
Yeah, but Tate's not there anymore.
Yana Santos would be a decent fight.
Yeah. Santos is still pretty good at times.
Perez was able to beat her. Yeah, I think she's about right now. I think she can move up a couple more spots if you want to give her the free spots, but then she'll have to work her way up a little bit. But not to say that she's gonna get like destroyed unless she fights like Kayla. But other than that, like I mean, she'll put up competitive fight for anybody up there, to be honest, because it's pretty much it's Kayla and everyone else.
So yeah, makes sense.
Can't wait for next weekend. So hyped for Hamzat versus DDP. And Hamzat confirmed today he's been inactive because he couldn't get a visa, but he's good to go now. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be a good one. Next one: Elijah Smith versus Toshiyami Kazuma. Who do you like?
Okay, I did a little bragging on this one in my video, and I have to do it again because I remember how many people told me how stupid I was for picking Kazama over Charalampos Gregorio. And I'm going to tell everyone again that the stupid people were parlaying up Charalampos Gregorio at like -500 against anyone. Get out of here. So, Toshiyami Kazama, no, he is not that great. Yes, he is submission or bust. Like the guy's jiu-jitsu is all he has, and he can do it. Obviously, I don't think he gets it here. I think Elijah Smith is a safe parlay piece. I think he makes this easy, but there's a big difference between Elijah Smith and Charalampos Gregorio.
Yeah.
And everybody was telling me how stupid I was for that pick. And I just love to throw that one back because that was one of those underdogs where like a lot of times people will disagree. And that's fine. But that was one of those underdogs where people were just hammering me with the most vile things you can say on the internet. So I have to throw that one back at people. But no, Elijah Smith probably just ragdolls him because I don't think Kazama's going to get the takedowns. I don't think he can. And I think Smith is leaps and bounds ahead on the feet. Kazama doesn't want to strike at all. So yeah, that's it.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you. I think Elijah Smith, this is a pretty good, easy, I don't want to say easy, but a good matchup for him. Smith, he fought, who did he fight? Vince Morales last fight. And that's a way tougher fight than this fight.
Similar submission risk, but way harder striking for Morales.
So as long as Elijah is just minds his P's and Q's, if he gets, I don't think he's going to get taken down, but if he follows Kazama down there, just mind his P's and Q's, but I don't think he will. I think he'll probably just let him back up and strike with him, and I think he can knock him out. I mean, we've seen Kazama get knocked out like 2 times in the UFC already, or road to UFC anyways. 2 times, and he almost got knocked out in the Gregorio fight until Gregorio went down with him, and you saw what happened. Don't do that. There you go, because he was going to win that fight. I will throw that out there until he pulled a freaking Gomez and Vanessa Demopoulos right there.
I don't think it's quite how that went because in the first,
I thought it did.
Was in the second round, wasn't it?
The finish, yeah. It was
exactly. The first round, Kazama dominated him, and then the second round, Gregorio caught him early in the second, and then
I'm saying like he almost won that fight.
He did almost win,
and then he just went down with him like an idiot, and then he got subbed.
I'll give you that, but it wasn't exactly.
Okay, I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Like, Gregorio was winning that thing the whole way through, and then
I didn't mean when I said that. I just thought he was gonna win that fight, and then
fair.
But
yeah,
I mean, still, I'm not taking away your good pick. It's still a good pick. Go. But I just want to throw that.
Only had one moment to get the first round.
You can't fight for these fighters and how they should fight. That's all I'm going to say. I've been saying this for years. Because if you could, a lot of these fighters that lost should have won. Because they just don't do what they should be doing. You're like, you have a clear path to victory. Wrestle. And then they don't. Or strike. And then they wrestle. You're like.
Yep. Yeah, usually they don't wrestle if they're supposed to wrestle. That's the most common one.
Yeah. Yep. That's true. But yeah, I think he does find a finish in probably first or second round. I think so.
Yeah.
I know Elijah Smith doesn't really have a lot of finishes. Like he does have like 4, I think, and they've come later in fights. Some of them, well, a couple of them early, but there's a couple of them that are round 3. So I still think round 1 or round 2 because I just don't know if Kazima's gonna be able to survive the striking for more than 2 rounds because he is hittable on the feet, and his chin, he drops like a sack of potatoes.
Could be an optics based finish where he just like every time he gets hit, he just like drops to his back, hoping that he'll follow him down. And then if he doesn't follow him down, the ref could just be like, God, you've done that too many times.
Especially after Jason.
Yep.
Yeah. Elijah Smith, round 1, round 2, KO. That's what I think as well. Let's see. All I can think of is Shaq is Kazam when I see or hear this guy's name.
I think of Jin Kazama from Tekken. Nobody else thinks of Tekken? That's what I think of.
I forgot about Tekken. That's an oldie.
A long time ago.
Oof. Smith is minus 500. I think he's more than that right now on certain DraftKings. He's minus 700. So
rightfully so.
Rybakina 1-1. Oh, figures. That's how it goes, Saba.
I don't know what that means.
It's tennis. I got bet. This is the UFC setting Smith up for a swift victory. I agree.
I see what you did there.
I agree. Kazama is a punching bag without legs, 0 head movement, and no chin. Hoping for a club and sub round 1 is $18. 18 to 1. Is that what it is? Okay. There you go. Next one here, Julius Walker versus Rafael Sequeira. I don't even know how to say his last name, but it is what it is. Sequeira. Sakara, whatever, same thing. It's Brazilian, so I'm not very good with Brazilian last names, but I'm pretty good with like Eastern European last names, but not Russian last names. I don't know. It's very weird. I'm a weird dude. Oh, and French last names. I'm pretty good with that too.
There you go. Fancy yourself a French speaker.
Sakiria. Is it Sakiria?
Sakara, I believe it is.
Sakara.
Yeah. I think so. I could be wrong, but that's how I keep hearing. Like,
it sounds better than what I said.
Sakara.
I'm gonna go with Walker here, but I mean he's very raw. I loved what I saw from him in the Alonzo Menafield fight. He's durable. He pushes a good pace. I think, did he take that fight on short notice too?
He did.
And he looked good for being short notice. Like, yeah, he does have some holes in his game. He's a little hittable. But Rafael, I don't want to say sucks, but he's not good.
He's on the border of it.
Here's the thing. Like, go back and look at his record and who he's beating. He came into the UFC 11-0. You're like, oh, this guy's he's a world beater, and he's been knocking guys out left and right. This guy gets knocked out left and right. He does not like it when you push a pace on him. He gets hit and he drops. He's got no chin, no head movement, no striking defense. He does have a little bit of power if he lands, but I think Julius can take 3 punches and land one, and Rafael's done. So Julius is my pick. I think it's going to be under. I like the under a lot. I know it's pretty juiced to the gills, but this is the fight, and I hate betting under 1.5, but I think this one, if I would bet one, this would be one that I think will happen. What do you think?
Yeah, similar there. Because Sergio, like, what was a big red flag is he was originally scheduled for the Contender Series. His opponent pulled out, all that good stuff, and then it was some stuff. Eventually, he just got straight into the UFC. But like, when I was trying to tape him ahead of time for the Contender Series, the internet was like scrubbed of his fights. Like, you could not find hardly any of them. You had to like go to like Reddit forums, and like people would have to like send them in there, and it was like, it was tough. Like, it was hard to find fights for him, and that was because his record is, sketchy. So he's not super good. He's not UFC level. I don't think that's crazy to say. I think Walker probably beats him. Yeah. And like, I was on Menafield against Walker, not because I think Walker's bad, but I think Menafield's pretty good. People keep discounting him. Again, told you guys Menafield was going to beat Sai, and everybody was like, you're silly, whatever. So like, Menafield's pretty good. The fact that Walker was able to put up that good of a fight on short notice, I know it's like, overrated in a loss, this, that, and the other, but at the same time, I think Walker's pretty good, at least on his way up. He's learning on the job. I think he should be able to beat him, no problem.
Yep, I agree. Let's see. Minus 835 on Bet Rivers for Smith. Yeah. John's plus 3.5. That could be a good look. We'll get to that in a couple fights, but yeah. Another setup. Walker will be unloading some juicy boxing on this guy. Walker by KO. Yeah, I like that too. Let's see. Next one. Eric Anders versus Christian Leroy Duncan, your guy.
Mm-hmm. You want me to start this one off?
Yeah, you go ahead. It's your guy.
So I did hear that Eric's retiring after this. I don't know if that's true. Somebody in my comment section said so. If that's the case, that makes me way more nervous.
I did not hear anything about that.
That's what I don't know. I don't know if it's true. Somebody in my comment section said it. So I haven't officially heard it from the source.
I mean, is he 38?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
He's 38. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I think Eric can beat CLD. I don't think Duncan's that good. I think he's all right. Like, he's not bad. Don't get me wrong. But like, he's not super good. Like, he took Poliev to a decision, and Poliev's not that good either.
And he wrestled him, which I get, because
crazy.
I get, but at the same time, you're like, dude, you're not really a wrester.
No,
but okay.
He's not going to wrestle Anders.
Yeah, no,
that's a bad look for him to try that. So I think Anders can get this one done. I also really like the new like downed opponent rules for Anders, because like that dude just like, if you are in a position that he can just launch a boot to your head, or I guess no boot, but like a foot to your head, like he'll do it. He doesn't care if you're down or not. Like, we've seen it many a time. So the new rule really helps him a lot. And I could see this being one of those things where maybe CLD does try to go back to that wrestling. It worked for him in the last one, and Anders shucks it off and just punts this dude's head off. We've seen him do it before. At the same time, I can also see him just holding him up against the cage and winning a greasy decision that way. I think Anders is stronger. I think he like, the dude's a powerhouse. I mean, you don't look at that guy and be like, yeah, man, I think he probably needs to lift more weights. So like, the dude's a powerhouse. Freak athlete. I know he's like 38. He's been dropped in a lot of fights. He always recovers really quick. So that's good. That's a good sign. I think he can win. He could get finished in the first round if they call it right away, especially if like we get a quick triggered ref. That's definitely a possibility. But like, man, I threw like $10 on Anders when he was actually I think I threw it was like 11 or $12, something like that. Something whatever would pay me out 100 when he was plus 475. So I was like, okay, I mean, you might as well. I think Anders is very live. I don't trust Duncan at this price. I picked Duncan to beat Polyev, but like I wasn't even super confident there. So yeah, give me Anders. If he is retiring, that is a bad sign, but I think he can pull this off.
Yeah. This is one where, I mean, you basically said what I was going to say. Like Christian, he's not that great. Like he came in like a little hyped up, like he's doing good over in, was it Cage Warriors or something?
Yeah.
And he just like underperforms. Like he's a crazy athlete, but like he just doesn't do what you think he should do. And but yeah, he's a decent striker. He's got good cardio. He's got some weird kicks. He can wrestle here and there. And he's not, I mean, he does have some power, but he's not like really a KO guy. And then you got Anders. Like, I mean, he's gritty. Like he's super strong. Like he can work. He's very good up against the cage. He can shoot takedowns. He's got good, decent wrestling. He's a little chinny though. That does worry me a bit. But if he makes this like a grimy fight up against the cage, like it's gonna be a close fight. That's what I was kept thinking to myself. I'm like, man, if Anders gets pushes him up against the cage, or maybe even lands a takedown, man, he can make this a close fight. But I'm still gonna go with Duncan. I don't have a bet on this fight. I don't want to because I just don't trust it, especially when he's minus 550. No, I've had a couple sweaty Duncan bets in my life, and I don't feel like sweating again on this one, where this one he can actually lose. The other ones I didn't think he would lose, and it was closer than I thought it was. This one is already close, I think. So with that narrative how it's going, like it might even be like a super narrow one, or he loses. So I'll pick Duncan by decision. I think this one does go, and maybe Anders gets dropped, and maybe that'll lose him a round that he's winning. But I don't know. This one's a weird one for me, but I'm just gonna go with Duncan to win by decision. I think it goes off all 15 for some reason.
Good.
Because I think there's gonna be a lot of cage pushing up for Anders. He should do that. At least he should. So
I think so. I think you can hold him there for a long time.
Yep. Z is down one. That's okay. He's done that before. No problem. Dr. Pinar, what's up? Good afternoon, fans of violent man on man action. Let's go. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Your boy Duncan, decisions written all over this thing. I agree. Greetings from Nebraska, Scotty Law, gentlemen, where it's 90 degrees and humidity is 3,000%. That's about the same thing up here near Chicago.
I worked outside in that all day today. I can vouch for that. Scott's correct.
I think it was like 85 range, but pretty humid too. So
yeah, I think it said it was 88, but like they're lying.
It felt like 97.
Yeah.
People from the West, like the West, kind of don't get it. Like, oh, it's 110, like in Vegas, like 110 degrees. But yeah, it's totally different. Like, yeah, it's hot. Don't get me wrong. 110 is freaking hot, but I'd rather be in that than the humidity when you're literally like drinking the air when you're walking. It's
true. I'll come back and I can wring out my clothes.
You can't get rid of it. At least in Vegas, you go outside, and if you're sweaty, it shit clears right up. It's fantastic.
Yep, it evaporates.
Not here. You just get more and more and more and more. It just keeps coming. It's like a sauna.
Yeah. I'll get to the point where I'm so sweaty. Like I'll be working outside and I'll go to like respond to a text or something. I go to open my phone and my hands are even sweating so much that I can't open the phone because it's getting wet from just sweat pouring off of me. It's so gross.
Paco says Anders finish only prop should be live. You think so?
Yeah, CLD leaves himself wide open when he does all this goofy stuff.
He's never been finished though.
Yeah, but Anders is the type that'll just launch something and not care about his own well-being. So I could see him doing it. Definitely.
Interesting.
Because he's confident he'll wake back up if he gets dropped.
Yeah.
Could be possible.
BC Dave, what's up, Dave? What's up, MMA homies? Appreciate you hanging out with us. I would trust Charlie Sheen in a crack house before a CLD at minus 500. There you go.
Word.
I agree. I would not lay minus 500 on CLD. Ain't no way. Dave says, I live in a rainforest.
Yo, the East Coast trees block out the sun. That sun's brutal.
All right. Well, that was the main card opener, but the next main card, I thought this was going to be the main card opener. Smash that like button if you haven't yet. But Miles Johns versus Gene Matsumoto, and this one is interesting for me, I will say, because Miles Johns is not bad at all. I mean, I like Matsumoto. I think he's very good. He's young. He's well-rounded. He's a good striker. He can grapple. He can wrestle. His takedown defense is a little questionable, but he does have a good get-up game, good cardio, durable. His last fight, I forgot who it was. I'm going to look real quick. He lost to Rob Font. That's not a bad look. He was very close. He went to split. And then Miles Johns, he's a good wrestler when he wants to wrestle. He's been doing it lately more, so that's good. Good boxing. He's durable. Cardio issue seems to be solved a little bit better. He still slows down a little bit in the third round, but nothing crazy like he used to. So I think this fight might be back and forth, a little bit of wrestling here and there. But overall, I'm going to go with Matsumoto. I'm not in love with the money line because I do think Miles Johns is live here. But I think Matsumoto is just the more, I don't want to say athletic, but I just think he's more explosive, quicker, he's younger. And I think he might have a little bit more, he's more dangerous, I think. But I do think this fight goes to decision again. I think he wins round 3 for sure. It's just rounds 1 and 2. I'm not so sure what happens. So that's why I'm a little sketch, because Miles Johns isn't bad. Like I said it already 3 times. He's not bad. He's good. He can be a little inconsistent too, I guess you can say. That's a little bit of a worrisome. But I'm going to go with Gene. I think he gets it done by decision. I like the over, but if you like the money line for Matsumoto, the over 2.5 is a little bit better. And I kind of like the over 2.5 more than picking a side. So there you go. It's my 2 cents for this fight. But what do you think?
Yeah, so the inconsistency from Johns, I think it comes from like he popped for Treneball. Yeah. And prior to that
was overturned to a no contest.
Yeah, exactly. Prior to him popping for that, like the dude looked way better. And his volume went down ever since. Like his volume wasn't ever great, but like now he like stands and looks at people a whole lot more. So yeah, like that. If this was like if I knew he was back on Treneball, I'd be like, yeah, okay, Miles Johns. I don't know that he is. I'm not sure. I don't think he wants to pop for that again. I mean, his style has been pretty like lackluster as of late, and I feel like if he wants to stay in the UFC, failing another drug test, and you already have a style that like isn't super exciting, I feel like the UFC could be like, nah, get out of here, dude. So I don't think he's going to risk that as much. Maybe I'm wrong. So for me, I got to go with Matsumoto. I'm not super confident in it though. I do think Johns is skilled, but I think he waits too much, and I think he just gets outworked. I think he just doesn't do enough. So yeah, we'll take Matsumoto, but this is a watch and see fight for me because I want to see where I think Matsumoto is at. Sometimes he looks a lot better than others.
Do you like the over 2.5 more than his money line?
Yeah, I'd say because I can see either guy winning a decision, and obviously. I could see a finish for either guy, but it's not likely. I mean, Matsumoto is pretty durable. Johns is pretty durable. Yeah. I feel like over is probably okay.
Like Matsumoto, like I don't think he's he's not really like a early finisher. Like he's got 5 subs in his second round.
He finished Argetta a while back, didn't he?
Yeah, second round, barely 1 second left.
Mm-hmm. So that would be under, but.
And then 5 subs in the second round, 2 KOs in the third round. So like over 1.5, like.
Oh, they're giving us the 1.5 round line?
No, I'm just saying like over 1.5 is safe. So you're really only going to be like kind of sweating like 5 minutes after the 1.5, I think. I don't think Miles Johns is very dangerous. So that's another reason why I don't want to pick him either. I mean, maybe he does have some power early, but after the first round, like, you're good. Like you don't have to worry about it. So,
especially when they took his Treneball away.
Yeah. I just have to worry about stuffing takedowns. That's really about it. Because lately he's just been trying to get you up against the cage and like take you down. But other than that, yeah, I think Matsumoto's good, but like you said, this is maybe I want to see where he's at after. He looked good against Rob Font.
Yeah.
But it was a good loss. It was very close. I think just one thing happened where it made him lose a round or something, like something crazy. He got hit a couple times more than he should have, and that's about it. Like, it was that close of a fight. So
I remember sweating a lot because I bet Font in that fight. And I was on the edge of my seat, so I get it.
Let's see. Saba says Matsumoto is one of my favorite picks of the card. Let's go. Dixon Sider, he's here. Let's go. Johnny, I'm incredibly disappointed that you haven't asked where I am at. How do you know? How do you know? Or why I'm not here? I feel like a kid left behind at the grocery store by the parent who won't realize, well, I don't have kids, so that's probably why I didn't ask.
It's true.
But I appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us at the main card. Perfect timing. Love it.
Makes you feel better, Dixon. I didn't ask about you either.
Vulcan, what's up, Vulcan? What's up, Johnny? It's been a while, Vulcan. What's up, man? What's up, 138? 100% on the inconsistency with Johns. I'm expecting Matsumoto to look better in this fight. He's still improving. I agree with that. I bet Brundage against Mansour, lost my coins, then got overturned. Did I get a refund? Hell no. No, it's too far gone. Too far gone. But yeah, I hear you. I'd be pissed too. I bet Mansour by KO, so I was already mad. So Bunny Hunter, what is up, my man? Appreciate the donation. Haven't seen you in a while either. Just wanted to stop by and show some love. What's up, guys? Been absent in the chat due to work, new baby, and crypto investment has me busy. Christian Rodriguez, let's fucking go. Well, you got a lot of stuff going on. I hope everything's going well. And yeah, let's go, Christian Rodriguez. It's coming up right here. Actually, I've been here the whole time with washing dishes. Oh, well, you know that.
Good man.
Say. Well, now okay. If I don't see you in the first 5 minutes, I will be asking where you at. So get ready. If I remember, Dixon, get a wife, man. I haven't done dishes
Scott,
since Elvis was alive.
You're wrong on this one, Scott. If you do the dishes, it works out way better for you. Let her cook or whatever if she wants, but that's, but if you do the dishes, also, if you try vacuuming and stuff like that, brother, your world gets so great. Everything goes your way. You do some of the household chores. Next thing you know, everything's wonderful.
I scoop the kitty litter.
Oh, that's one thing I won't do. I don't want to do that.
I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but I don't have to do some other stuff. I'll say I got the litter.
Yeah, no, she can mess it. The cats were here.
I can do the dishes, but I prefer not.
I mean, they're not fun, but I'll do them. I do them. Yeah. I do the dishes every single time.
There you go. Well, hey,
it's good.
You got to go with the pros. You got to go with the cons. So it is what it is. Next one, Andre Feely versus Christian Rodriguez. I believe it is your turn. Go.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
If I hadn't seen the last fight, I would take Feely here. But his last fight, what was that? He just
it was dumb.
But
it was. I don't understand how it even worked out that way.
It's like he didn't try to defend the choke. I'm watching it and I'm dumbfounded.
He was in half guard. That was the funniest part.
It was so weird. Yeah.
It shouldn't have worked. Trust me. I was like, how? I cashed the bet on it, but how?
Yeah, see, I've grappled before and I've seen these positions and I'm looking at this and I'm going.
So Costa must have a crazy guillotine. That's all I can say.
Even if he does, he didn't try to stop it. He just don't let it happen.
Maybe Feely was like, he's trying to guillotine me right now. I'm just gonna let him try and wear his arms out. And then he's like, oh shit, it's tight. And then he freaked out and he got mad because he was mad when he got up.
How many fights has that man had? There's no way he just got freaked out and tapped out.
Well, he probably thought he was in good position to where he didn't think he would get guillotined. And he's like, go ahead and do it. Try. I dare you. And he did. And he's like, oh shit, I'm screwed.
I don't know. Maybe
I'm pulling rabbits out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That really was.
It didn't make sense to me, but I'm okay with it cashing. But it didn't make sense to me at all.
Yeah. See, I was on Feely there, but I don't think I bet it. I think I was just.
I bet Costa by sub for some reason, and it worked.
It did. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. I don't know. I like Feely. I'm rooting for Feely. I want him to win. I've picked against him in this one. I don't like it, but man, that just looked so.
No, it was
bizarre.
bad. Trust me.
And he was looking decent until then too. Like it's
Yeah.
not like it was competitive on the feet, and I thought he was even landing.
He
Some of the
got a
better shots.
takedown.
Yeah.
Like he's very well rounded.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. So I had to pick Rodriguez for that. I'm staying away from this fight. I don't know. But that was the weirdest thing. Like I've seen people take a dive that looked more legit than that. You know? Like so I don't know.
I feel you. I was the same way when I got it. Like I said, I was just on the other side. I was like, oh shit, I'll take it. But how did that happen? Yeah, this is an interesting fight again. As many of you know, if you've seen me break down a Christian Rodriguez fight, I'm not a big fan of him. I don't know why, probably because he shouldn't have won against Isaac Dalgarian. I'll keep saying it. And he's a prospect killer. But whenever he fights someone that's decent and a vet with experience, he loses. And this is what I'm going with. I know Fili looked like an idiot against Costa, but if you go back and look at his record or his resume, and you see win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. He just lost. Guess what, guys? He gonna win. I'm picking him to win, and not just because of that. It's because I do think he is super well-rounded. He's a good fighter. He can wrestle. He can grapple. He's very good striker. I think he is the better striker here. His chin is a little questionable, though. Christian, he is durable. We've seen him slow down in the Costa fight, which was kind of weird. Did he take that fight on short notice? I can't remember.
I think it was in Mexico is why. Mexico City.
Oh, it was the high altitude. Because it was like a weird, slow cardio fight, and he didn't look great.
And something I'm learning, too, is like, altitude affects everyone differently.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
I've learned this recently because, like, my wife and I are both in like really good cardio shape, right? Like, both of us we're very, very like exercise heavy people. But when I go to altitude, it doesn't bother me nearly as bad as it bothers her. So, like, I don't know what it is, but like certain people, like it messes with them way worse. So I don't know. So he could just be one of those people.
True. But again, with Christian too, like he's really not that dangerous. Like a lot of his finishes have come when guys just gassed out and he got a finish because they were dead. I don't see Fili doing that. The one thing I can see Fili doing is something stupid like he did against Mel Costa. But even then, like I don't know if Christian could be able to capitalize on it because I don't think he's as good of a grappler and submission artist as Costa is. And he does have decent striking, but I don't know if he has the power to knock out Fili either. Yeah, he might drop Fili, but I don't think he's going to knock him out completely because Fili does have pretty good recoverability. If you go back and look at the Wood fight, that was a pretty fun fight. But I'm going to go with Fili. More experienced. I think he's okay. It might go to decision. It could be back and forth, but I kind of like this is I think he can get this one done. If he doesn't do anything stupid, I think he can get this one done.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand the odds, though, in this fight. Plus 200 for Fili, to me, it's wild. Wild. Maybe plus 125, but...
Yeah, I want to back Fili, I do, but like, man.
I get it, but I feel like he's not gonna do that again. Like, that's his one-off. If it happens again, then like you can just cut him out. Cut him. Yeah. I know he has 12 losses, but like he's fought good guys. He's fought people better than Christian. He's beat people better than Christian.
I agree.
So this is a dog that I like. Out of all these crazy juicy favorites, give me the guy that I think is the better fighter. He might not be the smarter fighter, but I do think he's the better overall fighter in this fight.
Yep, I agree with everything you said. Like I said, if it wasn't for the last
fight, for this,
I can't unsee it. I watched it back for tape for this, and I'm just like, I still don't understand that.
I don't either. I watched it too a couple of times. I'm like watching, and like he's just getting it in more, and he's just letting him, and then finally
like helped him get it.
I know. I swear he was like, just do it because you're not gonna get it. I'm in half guard. Like, we're not gonna get it, and he got it. He's like, oh shit, and he just tapped right away. And he was pissed when he got up.
Super weird. Yeah,
it's like almost he was being too cocky. You know what I mean?
Maybe, but
like, get your head out, dude. He could have got his head out like a million times, and he didn't.
Plus, it's
like got tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, and he couldn't get it out.
They just don't. it's really hard for a guillotine to get tight that fast too. Like, I mean, some do certain, like there's like Cody McKenzie's
It
in the
took a
world.
little bit. It wasn't like right away. It took maybe like 15 seconds for it to finally.
But it went from like not being
But it
tight
was
at
too
all.
long.
Yeah.
Like,
it was weird.
like, dude, you could have got your head out in 15 seconds and then you took an extra 10 seconds because you realized, oh shit, it's locked in and now I can't get out. And then you tapped.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
It was weird.
I can't deal with it.
I hear you. I maybe I'm just not a Christian Rodriguez fan. Sorry.
Right.
But I do think, all that aside, I really think Fili is the better fighter. He might not win, but I do think he's the better fighter.
I agree.
Rodriguez only beats prospects. Fili's not a prospect. It's hard to be a Fili fan, but at least he has top 3 tattoos. Yeah, he has a neck tattoo. Perfect. I should do a neck tattoo parlay. Haven't done one of those in a while.
You have not. Do it.
Lucindo, Fili.
Who else has neck tattoos?
That's it.
That's it?
Technically, like on the neck.
That's all?
Fluffy is very close, but it's not on the neck.
Yeah. Anders has one on his neck.
Does he? Well,
Yeah.
like the neck right here. This is the one.
Oh, you mean the front of the neck, not the side?
Yeah, the
Okay.
front.
He's going on the side.
Front neck tattoo parlay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Front
I
neck
think that's
tattoo.
it.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for front neck tattoos.
Yeah.
If you're specifically going front neck tattoos, that's.
I mean, honestly, not bad parlay, but doesn't make sense for my picks though. Investigate Andre Fili. Never seen a fighter drag the opponent's arm into place. Yeah, exactly. It was dumb.
Crazy.
The C-Rod win as many third rounds as D-Rod? Probably. Yeah, you're right. Fucking D-Rod. Investigate Fili is right. He stole his nickname from a Catholic priest, and I once hung out with C-Rod at minus 215 is pretty good value. Yeah, if you like him. I think more value is on the Fili side, personally. I don't think he should be plus 200.
Yeah, value side's Fili for sure. I'd stay away.
Bet half a unit on Fili and Ode. I feel like one of these has to win.
I feel like one of them's live.
I think Fili's live.
Yeah, I do too.
Scotty, I'm here if you need to get something off your chest. It's not like Fili would put himself in 2 Gillies. Right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Doc. That's what I'm saying. There's no way. There's no way. It's a one-off thing. 2 in a row? Ain't no way.
Man, if he does it again, I don't even know anymore.
Had Cub Swanson plus 3.5 against Touchy Fili robbery, but whatever. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But Fili did get robbed a couple times too, so it all comes back. That's why I usually go for plus 7.5. Yeah, that's good.
Smart.
Johnny, I'm telling you, if I see Fili shoot a single takedown in this fight, I'm hammering C-Rod live because he should not wrestle at all here unless he's planning on throwing the fight again, like versus Costa. Yeah, I do think he's the better striker too, but I do think he can mix in takedowns because I don't think C-Rod, I don't think his takedown defense is good too, so he can win minutes that way. And if it's a close round, then do it. But I do think he's quicker on the feet. And I do think he's better everywhere.
Except for
maybe up here. Maybe up here. Yeah.
Very few people are out scrambling Christian Rodriguez. That dude scrambles like a madman.
That's true. Slept on Smokes. What's up? Yo, MMA homies. What's up, man? Appreciate you hanging out with us. A lot of rig fights these days.
Yeah, dude, Derek Lewis told us
Sugar
about
Garbrandt. They talk about neck tattoos?
Yeah, he's talking about neck tattoos.
I like it. I did do a Garbrandt, was in one of my parlays.
I think it was Garbrandt and Fili.
Yeah, I think it was. And it worked out, right?
I played it because you said it, and I was like, I'm just going to play this for fun. Like,
so Fili won. It was Cub Swanson.
Yep.
When he won. Because he really, it was at 303. Let me see who fought. Let's see. Who was it you said?
It was Garbrandt and Fili. So you played.
Did he fight in this one? No, Vinicius Oliveira has a neck tattoo.
Maybe it wasn't 303. I think it might have been before that, maybe.
Oh man, it was that long ago?
Yeah, I remember this specifically. It was Garbrandt.
Was it Lucas Almeida at 296?
Yes, that was the one. That was the one.
Let me see if Cody Garbrandt.
That was the one.
He beat Brian Kelleher.
Yep. I remember that specifically.
That was the neck tattoo parlay. That was a good parlay.
It was a good parlay. Crushed it.
2 KOs.
So you can't ask for much more.
No, that's easy money right there. So the only neck tattoo parlay you guys can do is Feely and Lucindo coming up here. So Lucindo versus Angela Hill. I think it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Lucindo. I think she's gonna be good, but I don't know if I trust her yet. Like the last fight, oh man, I was very underwhelmed. And I know she fought somebody pretty good. It was Amanda Lemos. She was probably
Lemos cashed that
worried.
ticket.
She was probably worried a little bit with her power. Totally get it. But Lemos was able to pretty much wrestle her to the ground, and it was one of those boring fights where you didn't, not boring, but it was a fight that you thought would go a different way, and how it went wasn't how everybody thought it was. But Amanda was able to get it done. The Marina Rodriguez fight was a very close fight too. Maybe she could have won, maybe she didn't. I don't know. But Angela Hill, for whatever reason, at 40 years old, I think she looks better than she did earlier. And she looked good against Ketlin Souza. I thought she won unanimously, but the judges do not like Angela Hill for whatever reason. They want her to lose. I don't know why. It's because there's always one judge is 30-27, the other fighter. It doesn't matter. It's pre-written. So we got to know that coming into to any Angela Hill fight. But she's looked good. Like she lost to Tabitha Ritchie, but Tabitha Ritchie's been looking like a demon slayer for some reason. I somehow, and she's just a little baby shark. It's crazy. I'm gonna go with Angela Hill though. I think she can stuff the takedowns. I don't think Lucindo's takedowns are all that great. She uses mainly trips and throws. On the feet, I think Angela Hill's a better striker. She's very durable. Lucindo's very hittable on the feet. Maybe not. I mean, she's got a little bit more power than Angela Hill, obviously, because Angela Hill's not knocking out anybody. But Angela Hill has pretty good grappling too. If she does get taken down, we saw her get taken down against who was it? Mackenzie Dern a couple times, and she was able to survive. I like Angela Hill. Do I think she's gonna win because the judges probably won't let her win? Yeah, but I think she could win this fight though. It'll be close. It'll probably be a split. But plus 3.5 spread for Angela Hill, though, it's almost, for me, an automatic bet. Because I don't think she's going to get finished.
It's like minus 200, isn't it?
It's a good parlay piece. She doesn't need to win one round. I think she can win one round.
Maybe. I just don't trust the judges to get it right is all.
Yeah, but I think there's two judges that are going to do it right. But there's one that's not. So that's all you have to worry about. There's one judge do it right. That's all you need to do. So I think this fight is 29-28, though, one way or another. But this fight, also at the line, I do think it's a little wide. And I know why it's wide. It's because Angela Hill is 40 years old. But Lucindo has not been looking all that great lately. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Give me Angela Hill, though. Probably will lose that pick, but I think she gets it done. What do you think?
Yeah, so I need to comment on Daz's comment where he says all the love on Hill is just Magny spillover effect.
Where?
Is up a little ways. I recorded my video prior to leaving to do that 21-mile run I did a while back. So this video my picks have been recorded and like put up and put for channel members way before Magny won the fight. And I picked Hill. So I need to make sure that I'm not that I don't get lumped in with everybody else.
No, I don't. I'm not lumping this in with Magny at all.
I have a viable justification saying that my video was recorded long before that. So there it is.
I don't, but I'm not lumping it in.
Which is, I definitely think this is a spot where you gotta kind of just go with the dog or pass. You know what I mean? And like, I gotta take Hill, but like I'm feel good about it. I think even better.
I don't either.
If she hits plus 200, I probably will. She's not there yet.
I mean, she could be by fight time.
Exactly. And at that line, it's dog or pass. Like, I think Hill.
How can you trust Lucindo? I think she's very good. I think she will be good. I don't know if she'll ever win like the belt or anything or be top 5, but I think she'll be good. Just right now, I think she's not there yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Her top pressure is fantastic though, but she needs to get on top. She's not as good off her back. She has a hard time getting to people sometimes. I think but the problem is if we get Hill that goes out there and doesn't use that movement that she's traditionally used. She has been using it a little less. Her just like tippy tap, like move and throw. That's the style you use to beat a girl like Lucindo. So yeah, it could go either way. But if you're giving me Hill at nearly plus 200, I'll take it for the pick, and I'll probably bet her if she hits plus 200. But until then, I'm staying off.
Yeah,
Probably
like,
a split decision.
Like I said, I kind of like the plus 3.5 if you want to throw that in a parlay for Hill. I do think she wins one round, even though a judge probably won't let her win one round. But
right,
Lucindo's going to split decisions with Marina Rodriguez.
She probably shouldn't have won that one.
And I don't think she should have won that fight. You know what I mean? So if it's a close fight, they're probably going to give it to Lucindo, but it's going to be a split, and that's going to cash your bet.
Right.
The 3 plus 3.5. So more times than not, it should cash your bet. I think maybe one time it didn't because there was 2 30-27s. I don't even remember the fight, but I know it's happened one time where I was like, man, I'm happy I didn't have that plus 3.5. I'd be pissed right now.
And also, like, Lucindo's been fighting since she was like a child.
Yeah, like 16 or 15 or 16.
Yeah, 15 or 16 was her first fight. So, like, you know, like a
and
girl
she's still 23. Like, I just don't think I have to see more improvement maybe after this fight. If she looks like a world beater, cool, then I know she's there. But like right now, after her last fight and the fight before that, it doesn't impress me enough to back her against Hill. Even though I know Hill already is down 30-27.
Right. Yeah, she really needs to like outshine to like get the decision. But it's you know.
We'll see. You never know. It's MMA. So it's why you watch the fights.
Yep.
Let's see. Andre Fili winning this weekend feels as unlucky as a Muslim man whose first name is Christian. Matthew, what's up, Matthew? My favorite moneyline lay this week is Edwards, Medic KO, CDL, and Matsumoto. I like it all. I like them all. I like it. Rising Star versus Fading Star. I would do Up and Comer versus Fading Veteran. I don't know if they're stars yet. And I don't think Angela ever really was a star.
I think he was talking about that was from the previous fight.
Oh, okay, my bad. That makes sense then. Is it just me who sees value on Hamzat minus 180? I'm going back and forth with that fight.
Yeah, I think whoever's the underdog is value, but like a lot of people think Hamzat should be minus 500 in that one. So you would be correct if that's the belief, but
I'm telling you this though, if DDP can survive round 1, there's going to be tons of value on DDP. That's what I keep getting back to.
Yeah.
Because
DDP's
Hamzat is such a demon in round 1. But DDP, like, man,
he's so good though.
He's good in a weird, funky way. He's good. And he's strong.
He's probably one of the few people that can compete like raw strength for raw strength. Hamzat.
Like he doesn't really have the greatest technique or anything like that, but he's so strong that I think he can actually survive round 1.
He does.
It might take a lot out of him, but it's going to take a lot of Hamzat too. So they're back to playing ground. And after that, that's where I think the fight really begins is round 2.
Yeah, so it's an interesting fight. I don't have I have all my notes written out for everybody on that
card, I haven't picked anything, but I'm swaying. Let's put it that way. Like you said, the value, I kind of like the underdog odds, but we'll see where it goes. I bet you tons of money comes in on Hamzat though.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna bet, wait. If you're gonna bet,
if you bet DDP, wait till they get to plus 200. Because I know he will. I just don't know when, but I know he will. All the love is on Hill. Just okay. Where I said that it's not just you know that. Andre has been training at Syndicate. Cody Steele has been one of the main guys this camp. Oh, geez. Cody Steele.
Yeah. His fight IQ was not the best either. So, like, who knows?
Okay. Hill has improved her grappling ×2. Whatever happens, peeps be crying robbery. Yeah, well.
That's true.
I mean, I don't have a bet yet. But if I did, plus 3.5.
I don't know why people don't expect a robbery in it. Like, I mean,
that's like true for Hill.
You know, and not even a robbery necessarily, but like a close enough fight that whatever side you're on, if it loses, is a robbery in your mind because people have a really hard time seeing the other side. So,
I know.
Yeah.
What was it? UFC Abu Dhabi? I can't remember which card. Like all the judging was amazing. It was on point, and I was like, "Dang! Like this is the first card where the judges like didn't mess up. Maybe one judge in one fight had like a score I was like, okay, but I'm okay with it. It wasn't what I had, but like after that, like it was anything went to decision. It was amazing.
Every now and then we get
On
one
point.
of those.
Usually we don't though. That's the
usually we don't.
problem. And we're just so skewed with it. Everything nowadays. Is it going to be a very close fight? Can we put plus money on each one by decision?
Possibly. I'm not sure if they both have that. No.
I know Hill will be obviously, which
You have
won't
to
be
check
too
a
much.
couple of books.
It won't be too much higher than our money line. I'll tell you that. Lucindo is minus 135 on DraftKings, so you might be able to find it like close to minus 110 somewhere else because DraftKings isn't the best. You can probably find it a little bit better somewhere else. Angela Hill has less power than a Prius. I agree. My Prius has a Hemi. That's wild. You know what I call dudes with Prius? A chick. Is Feely a punk in a punk band? I might be. He looks like it.
I think he used to be. I don't know that he still is.
Been waiting on y'all's early prediction on Hamzat. Okay. We just talked.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get one. I don't know.
Can only beat DDP after he survives. Yeah, I think DDP round one's gonna be wild. It's gonna be entertainment right there.
Yeah,
that might be the time to bet Drickus when you see him at like plus 500 in round one.
I wonder if the odds makers are gonna like think that ahead and be like, yeah, we're just not gonna move the line.
I mean, they could, but it never works. I don't think I've ever seen a line not move during a fight, though. You know what I mean? Like I always check too.
Right.
Like, it's always
this
going
is so
up.
much the narrative for this fight.
I know, 100%, 100%. But yeah, that could be the move. Like,
could be.
Split nowadays doesn't happen. It's weird. Philly isn't into anymore. Let's go C-Rod. Let's go. I think he's still there. He just makes stupid mistakes. We kind of talked about it a little bit. All right, co-main event: Steve Erceg versus Ode Osborne. Is it your turn or my turn? I'll go. I'm gonna go with Steve Erceg. I mean, shocker alert. Ode is taking this fight on short notice, somewhat short notice as well. I just think Erceg has a clear path to victory and is going back to his roots, and he's gonna wrestle and grapple. Like that's how you beat Ode. Ode is not a good defensive wrestler and or grappler. A lot of subs on his record, or sub losses, I should say. And if he strikes with them, though, that's when it can be a little dicey. Ode's a good striker. He's very dangerous early. He can slow down his fight as the fight goes on, though. But Erceg has wanted to strike after the Pantoja fight lately, and it's kind of cost him a lot. So if he goes back to that wrestling and grappling like he used to do, like he did in the Pantoja fight, I mean, I think he wins this fight. Easily. But there is a world where Ode can land something crazy on Erceg, and maybe he gets a flash KO. But I hope Erceg grapples. This is again when we say we can't really fight for the fighters, but if he wrestles and grapples on Ode, it'll be fairly easy to get him down and then control him and get a sub. That's it. That's the breakdown. Erceg by sub, round 2. What do you think?
I think Erceg's better everywhere. I don't think he needs to grapple to beat him. I think.
What about the striking? Do you think it's somewhat close? Okay.
Nah. Like, okay, I know everybody is so high on Ode Osborne right now because he beat Gurule. That's cool. I get it. And I understand. Like, I'm not the type of guy that says, like, there's no chance that Ode wins. I'm not that guy. I get it. But let's look through Ode's record, okay? Ode beat Gurule. That's why everybody loves it. Before that, lost to Rodriguez. He shouldn't have lost to Rodriguez. He probably should have won that fight, but it was close. Gets subbed by Almabayev and Filio. Okay, makes sense. Wins a split over Charles Johnson before Charles Johnson was doing anything right, back when he was just losing splits left and right. Gets knocked out by Tyson now. Okay. Wins over Adeshev and Vergara. Okay, cool. Loses him in El Cop. Okay, cool. Beats Jerome Rivera. Fine. Loses to Brian Kelleher. Not the best look. And before that, it's bunch of regional stuff. He's 13-8, right? Like he's not bad. Like Ode's not a bad fighter. I backed him against Ronaldo Rodriguez or Luis Rodriguez as he was back then. I thought he won that fight. Steve Erceg is not losing to guys like Brian Kelleher. He's not losing to guys like Rafael Filio. He's like Filio's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but he's not like beating Steve Erceg. Steve Erceg's losing to the top guys in the division.
Yeah.
Unless Erceg has just fallen off a cliff he should be better everywhere. He's a better striker. He's a better grappler. He should be a better minute winner, moment winner, everywhere. Like, he should be better everywhere. But I don't know. I mean, it's MMA. Things happen. People just fall off cliffs sometimes. With that, I mean, in the last 5 fights, like, I mean, Ode's 2-3.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, man. Like, it's not like
And they're not to the level of Usyk when he lost 3 in a row or 2 in a row. Was it 3? It might be 3. 3?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, he lost to what? Pantoja, Moreno, and then
top 5 guys. Top 5.
Yeah. Like, all 3 of them are champion, challenger, like, for the title. Like, Usyk should win this thing, no problem. Like, you know, and there we go. Somebody just dropped it down. Usyk hasn't fought a southpaw and whatever. Yeah, okay, but like, it's not
easier
like
to shoot takedowns.
It's not like he's never seen
the
what
single
a
leg.
southpaw is like. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like Usyk should win here, no problem.
No, he should win. He should win this 8 out of 10 times. Easy.
Maybe 9. I don't know. Like,
maybe 9. But if he wrestles and grapples in every one of those fights, 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, Ode's going life and death with Ronaldo Rodriguez, who's fine, but he's not amazing. He's all right. Yeah, I don't know. The win over Luis Garule was a good win because we all were like really high on Garule after his performance in Contender Series. But it was the guy's UFC debut. It happens. So I don't know. Ode's also taking this on super short notice up a weight class. A lot of people saying the weight class helps him. Sure, maybe, but like, dude's taking on super short notice.
But Usyk's a big flyweight.
Yeah, he's like 5'11" or something like that. Not 5'11". He's like,
I mean,
5'10".
he's big. He's big. Like,
Let's see. What's he listed at?
5'8". He's 5'8", 68 and a half inch reach.
Yeah. Yeah, he's real tall. Yeah,
but for a flyweight, that's pretty big. If you're 5'8", 5'9". Yeah.
Because Ode's 5'7".
But remember the last time that Ode went up to 135? How did he look? I think it was against Almabayev.
No. Oh, yeah, that was a short notice fight then.
That was a short notice fight. It wasn't at 135. I thought it was.
Yeah, I don't remember when the last time.
But like, Usyk can do what Almabayev did. Maybe not like as wrestle heavy, but pretty freaking close.
Yeah, catch weight with Charles Johnson at 130.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But Charles Johnson's a huge dude too at flyweight.
I guess he fought at featherweight against Jerome Rivera, but that was weird.
That's Jerome Rivera though.
And that was also 2021. Like, it was a weird fight. He won by 26-second knockout. So yeah, I don't think I just don't think Ode has it in this one. I think he's saving the card by stepping in and making sure the main event or the co-main event doesn't fall off. It's gotta be Usyk.
Yeah. Do you think he wins inside the distance?
Probably.
Sub?
Either way. He could do either one.
Yeah.
He could definitely knock out Ode. He could definitely sub Ode.
Right.
Usyk's good. People forgot.
I know.
Already.
He just fought really good guys lately.
I hate to say that people forget.
I just hope he just doesn't get like gun shy because he's been losing and stuff like that. And then he just kind of looks weird. Like he's not himself. You know what I mean? It's the only thing that worries me. But just go back to your roots, bro. Wrestle, grapple. Like that's what you came into the MMA with. Like you started this whole boxing striking thing when you knocked out Matt Schnell crazy. And then you thought you were a striker and you tried to grapple Pantoja, which you don't do that. It's gonna make you lose.
I mean, I don't know. Who do you think's the better striker between Alessandro Costa and Ode Osborne?
I think more technical Costa.
Yeah, and Usyk struck well with him. Won that fight, no problem.
Didn't Costa take that fight in short notice?
I mean, sure, but just saying, this is also.
I think Costa's very good. I like Costa, but I don't know why he doesn't fight too anymore. But
I mean, this is short notes for Ode, so it's the same situation.
True. Yeah.
So
we're just splitting hairs.
Yeah.
Usyk should win this fight. Inside the distance, I like cut that minus 500 into minus 135 or so. Boom.
I mean, shoot, Usyk beat Cody Haddon way back in the day, and Cody Haddon's darn good.
Yeah, he's good.
So I don't know.
I like it. Let's see. Man, you guys been talking up a storm. I have to go way back up here. When Ode wins this fight, Think about this moment right now. If he loses, I forget I said anything.
That's
O'Day
everyone in the
round,
comment section. I get you.
O'Day round 1. Just kidding. O'Day, I'm the captain now. Osborne is going down. This card is wild. Would either of you have picked Alex Perez against who? Ursig? No. I don't pick Alex Perez in anything.
Yeah, I guess.
So I would say no. I would say no. Not kidding, though. Getting okay lines for O'Day, KO. Surprised. I don't think he did say. Warren on the Street, is Johnny already ordered 24 shirts from his local embroidery at the mall that say the O'Day Osborne title run starts now? Shh, don't tell everybody. Ursig sub, I like that. Not kidding. I'm not either. Steve Carell went from fighting the top 3 flyweights to O'Day. Well, it's short notice. He was supposed to fight who? Alex Perez? Was that who it was?
Yeah, was that who was first? And then it was Park, and then now it's O'Day.
That could be, yeah. I would have picked Ursig over Perez.
Yeah.
I would have picked him over Park as well.
Yep, same.
So
I had
it just keeps getting easier for him, to be honest. I think Park can beat Osborne just because Park he can wrestle and grapple,
and he could also knock him out.
Yep.
Park's good. He just got beat by a guy that's way better. That's
yep.
The MMA fan base in 2025 can't understand that because a fighter loses, they don't have to. It doesn't necessarily mean they suck. Like, a fighter can lose, and it means that they might not be as good as the guy that beat them, but it doesn't mean that, like, oh, they lost to this guy that's better than them, so they're just trash. Like, throw them in the dumpster. In fact, we should just incinerate them. Like, that's the MMA.
Throw them in the dumpster.
Like, it's insane. Like, you can lose a fight and you could be worse than this guy, but it doesn't mean you're terrible. It means you lost to the guy that's better than you. And, like, when you're talking like top 5, 10, 15 best fighters in the world at that weight class, okay. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I hear you. Shannon Patrick, what's up? Ursig hasn't fought a southpaw. Oh, yeah, where I said that. Yep. Ursig inside the distance. I like that. Please don't tell O'Day is about to go do it for Ozzy and kill of our power. Michael Scott by decision. I mean, he could, but man, O'Day slows down so much in rounds like later in the fight that I think Ursig can put on a pace and win by KO or by sub, especially sub if he gets.
Yeah, Ursig's not going to get tired here.
Nope. I put a half unit on O'Day, but I think there's better dogs to back, guys. I don't want to be mean, but I really think there's better dogs. But I get it. Maybe a flash KO or something crazy, or Ursig comes out gun shy. But that's about all I can see what happens. But main event, we got Roman DOLIDZE versus Anthony Hernandez. I will let you start this one off.
All of a sudden, all I'm hearing is a bunch of people saying that DOLIDZE is winning this fight. I'm still on Fluffy. I think he's got this one. I think he outpaces him. Everybody's like, oh, but like on the ground, he won't be able to deal with the grappling of DOLIDZE. I feel like he'll be fine. Somebody even in my comments was like, when has Fluffy been able to out-grapple like a legitimate grappler? I would say Brendan Allen is a legitimate grappler. I would say Rodolfo Vieira is a legitimate grappler.
Even though he didn't look good in round 1, but he stayed safe.
Yeah. Garrett, and everybody's like, oh, like his body's weak, like he gets hit to the body, and like he hasn't been finished to the body since for ages. Sure, like anybody eats a flush body shot, it's gonna hurt, but like dude's on a 7-fight win streak, so like clearly all these guys that are trying to hit him into the body where he's so weak aren't having success. I don't think DOLIDZE is the guy to do it. Maybe he is.
5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, like it's possible DOLIDZE wins this fight. DOLIDZE is a very talented fighter. He's cashed a lot of tickets for me before. He sometimes shows up and looks really good, but like. Man, I think if you run this fight 100 times, Fluffy wins it more than 60%, I think. More than 70%, I think. I don't know about 80%. Maybe
I'd say
he
7.
does. Maybe more than 80%. Like I just
no more than 7.
It's a 5-round fight is the thing.
Like
over 5 rounds, Fluffy's just doing too much. People can't keep up with him.
Roman's dangerous though, early. And that's Fluffy's like little bugaboo, if you want to say. He's got to survive.
When's the last time it was a bugaboo? 5 years ago?
But he's been rocked. I mean, he's durable as shit. Don't get me wrong. But Roman's, I don't know. Go ahead. Sorry, I don't want to stop.
I mean, yeah, it's like I don't know. Roman could win. He totally can. I'm not saying this. Like, there are very few locks in MMA. I haven't seen a lock in a while. Maybe my last lock was Hooper over Jim Miller. I think it was the last like this is unfair. I think that was the last time I thought that. There's one coming up on week 3 of Dana White's Contender Series. Oh my gosh! So be ready for
Day
that.
3?
Yeah, I'm already on week 3 taping those. I'm so far ahead, dude.
You are wild, dude.
Dude, okay. So I cover PFL, I cover UFC and Dana White's Contender Series. I have to be ahead on the
are
Contender
wild,
Series.
dude.
Yeah, dude. So so for my Patreon members already, or not my Patreon, my channel members on YouTube for $2.99 a month, I'm giving a plug here, can already see the first 2 weeks, all 5 of the fights for each of the 2 weeks on the channel membership for $2.99 on YouTube. Even the new fight that was just added like last night, because John Kunneman dropped out and they now have Holmes in there. I taped him early this morning at like 6 this morning and then recorded a video on it. So because he only had 5 fights, pretty easy to tape 5 fights. But yeah, so like I'm way in there. But there's a fight in week 3 that I legitimately think, I'm not gonna give away this one right away, but like if you give the other guy a baseball bat and make the guy he's fighting tie one arm behind his back, I think the guy with the arm tied behind his back still wins. It should.
Do you know the line? Do they have lines for that or no?
Oh my god, no, there's no lines for any of them. But, oh my gosh, I'm hoping that the guy that I'm thinking that will like die in this fight pulls out, because this is criminal to do. So week 3, be ready for that breakdown. I try my best not to sound like a jerk, but it's bad. Anyway, back to the point. I think Fluffy wins this fight. I think he outpaces him. I think he just does more on the feet. He's going to throw more volume on the ground. He's going to grapple at a higher pace. Sure, he might be able to get caught in the sub. I think the fact that he was able to fight off subs from Rodolfo Vieira and Brennan Allen gives me a pretty good confidence that he can also fight off subs from DOLIDZE. DOLIDZE is very talented on the mat. I understand that. I'm not saying he's not. Yeah, I got Fluffy win. Probably decision. Probably decision. DOLIDZE's tough.
Yeah. I was kind of going back and forth, but I'm gonna go with Fluffy though. I think he wins. I like DOLIDZE. Like I think he's super. Like he's a cool fighter. He's a cool fighter to root for. Like he's always gonna bring it. But Fluffy's just a different demon. Like he's literally the 185 Marab. Maybe he does a little bit more than Marab, if you want to say, but but my thing is like Roman has a chance to win. He's gonna have to get a finish, I think, in rounds 1 or 2. If not, I think Fluffy wins. He can win a late decision. He can win a decision, or I'm sorry, a late finish or a decision. I know I mixed together. But I don't know. I like Roman. I don't think he's ever been finished, so I can't really like bank on Fluffy getting a finish, even if it is 5 rounds. So I'll say Fluffy by decision too. I think he does survive. There might be a couple moments where it might look a little wild, but I think Fluffy will be okay. And he might lose round 1. He might lose round 2. Maybe he can't take down Roman at one point, but then the longer the fight goes, we've seen Roman slow down a bit, especially with his volume. He gets a little sloppy. Not Fluffy. He ain't going to get sloppy, especially with his cardio and his pace. And yeah, takedowns are good. Roman's takedown defense really isn't that great either. That's another thing too I want to bring up. So he could get some takedowns early and was wear on Roman very quick. And it might look like domination for 5 rounds. That's another thing too can happen. So all the signs point to me for Fluffy to win. So I'm going to go with Fluffy, but like Roman's live early, but I think that's about it.
Does anybody have like a line on the decision only prop? Like if fight goes to decision only?
Yeah, I could look on DraftKings.
I'm trying to look right now, but like I can't actually look on DraftKings in Nebraska. So.
Money line only or decision for who?
Decision only for Fluffy.
Oh, like if it goes to decision, minus 700.
It's minus 700?
Yeah.
Like actually? That's insane.
Decision only, yep.
That's insane.
I
mean, it makes sense. It's probably safe, but wow.
Because Roman's not going to win a 5-round decision. There's no way.
Not over Fluffy.
He could barely win a 3-round decision. Like, no offense to him.
Against Fluffy, it'd be tough. It's hard to beat Fluffy.
Well, that's another thing, too. It's Fluffy.
Yeah.
Now, maybe you could do finish. What's moneyline finish only for Roman?
I don't know if I trust that because
plus 215. I'm willing to do that one more. Obviously, well, just because the line's crazy different, obviously. Right. But I think that one has more of a chance to win. And if it doesn't win, you get money back.
I think Fluffy decision only has more of a chance of winning, but you're laying the juice for it. But like, well, in what world does DOLIDZE win a decision against Anthony Hernandez?
Never.
Minus 700
That's
might
why
be
it's not-
value, actually.
That's true.
I don't know. Might be.
Yeah, another thing too, and the doc brought it up a little bit. Like Roman does have some interesting submissions,
I
so
love gaslighters.
maybe he can catch like something crazy like a leg lock or a calf slicer or something crazy, but nothing like a traditional that we would think like maybe like an arm bar or like a head and arm choker or a guillotine. Like I don't think that's gonna work on Fluffy. It's something crazy with his legs, maybe. But or on the feet, like he knocks him out or something crazy like that. But even then, it's like, ugh, I don't know. But yeah, I think Fluffy wins the decision too.
Yeah, and Fluffy's the type of guy that, like, if you get him in a calf slicer, I could see him just being like, who cares about my calf? Just tear the sucker.
It's just a calf.
Like
I'm gonna grapple you anyways.
Yeah, like I don't think. I mean, he could be the type that just be like, screw it, I don't need it. Dude's tough. Dude is tough.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he could win a 10-8 round one. I still think he could lose.
Yeah, then he loses rounds 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. It's fine.
I still think he could lose. Fluffy decision. Bet Rivers is minus 385. Yeah, DraftKings is minus 700. So, like I said, DraftKings isn't really the greatest sports book anymore for UFC. It's solid, but it's not the best. Let's put it that way. But all right, those are our picks and predictions. So now it's time to let's do an easy money parlay. What do you like? Let's run it.
Okay, so easy. We're trying to get to what, plus 100?
Yeah, around plus 100. It could be a little over. It could be a touch under.
Jocelyn Edwards is an easy parlay piece at that line.
Yeah, I like that.
And then we got to find something to pair with her, though. That's the hard part. Because she's pretty safe, but like everything else that's pretty safe to go with her is oof.
Yeah, I see a lot of like the lowest lines that I like for like parlays are like minus 200 and up.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really something like a minus 170 hanging around where I'm like, okay, I can see that. Unless you want to do.
What's a good over that you like that is like okay?
I mean, the one I really like is Johns and Matsumoto. That's minus 300 though.
Yeah. Or if we want to save Edwards for our big time one, we can do that. Because like,
I was thinking Edwards like.
Oh, geez. No, wait. Oh, no, just kidding. That's good, actually. What? No, it's not. Edwards round 3 is only plus 900. Just kidding. Nah, just put her in this one. I thought we were going to get good money on Edwards round 3, but that's a
I mean, plus 900 is not bad at all.
I mean, a round 3 finish in a women's MMA fight, and they're going to give us plus 900. You're joking. That's insane. We should be getting at least plus
the book,
12,
the book
plus
knows something that we know as well. Yeah. That's why it's not too bad. And you probably can find it somewhere better. Where'd you look?
That was the best line available on FightOdds.io.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe FanDuel, you can see something better.
Let's see, because Edwards. Let's see. Edwards KO is only the best line's 460. That's just so bad. You get like plus 460 in a women's MMA fight. Like usually you should like for a KO. Like usually you get really good numbers, especially on somebody that's like. I think it because it's not like Cachoeira's getting knocked out ever. So like I thought the KO would be a sneaky prop. I thought that would be like plus 600. We're getting plus 460. That's not good. I don't know. But yeah, for the easy money one, what do we want to do here? Because we're doing just 2 legs, right?
I like to do 2 legs, but I mean, maybe we could do 3 this time because there's a lot of juicy stuff.
Dude, yeah, this is so tough. Actually, hold on. We can parlay.
We could do like Edwards.
What about
Elijah?
Yeah, what if we go?
We need
Edwards
something like
and then Smith inside the distance at minus 290. Where does that get us? Or I guess I don't know what it has it on DraftKings. Is what you're probably using.
DraftKings doesn't have it yet, but I think I've seen it before. Let me look.
We could do KO. Smith KO is on DraftKings at what? Minus something. Minus 175, I think.
Smith KO. I see minus 200 on Bet365.
Oh yeah.
Let me look on FanDuel real quick and see.
FanDuel has minus 175.
Let's do that.
Yeah. On Fight Odds, it has that anyway.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, so if we go Smith KO parlayed with Edwards money line, I think that's solid. Oh, there we go. Somebody just chimed in and said Hard Rock has plus 1,500 for round 3 finish for
There you
Jocelyn.
go.
There you go. Hard Rock's doing it right. I think that's a solid play for round.
I might throw a little bit on that. Thank you for whoever said that.
I don't have Hard Rock as a book, but
I do love it.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good. That's a number you want.
Plus 102 for that bet.
Oh, that's so clean.
The easy money. I like it. Let's do that.
So clean. Okay, so for the like long shot ones, I have a request.
Oh boy, you want to do 2 of them?
Yeah, because there's one of them that I think is absurd that I think we kind of want to play because it's absurd and will be great. But we don't want this leg in it both times.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna place this bet real quick.
Cool.
While we have it up.
Yeah.
But go ahead and talk it out. I'm listening.
Okay, so I think if we're gonna play 2 of them, I think in one of them we have to put round 1 submission Julia Stolyarenko because of the crazy number you're gonna get. Like I think I played it at plus 1,200, and that was before the domestics dropped lines. So it's probably better on some of the domestic books. So that is one, and then you could play like I don't know, parlay that with like Angela Hill money line, and you've got 2 big time underdogs. And, I mean, or Angela Hill by decision even. Or you can play Angela Hill by split decision, parlayed with Julia Stolyarenko round 1 submission. And then you play the one you actually think is going to hit, but you play that one because if it hits, you look like a god. Is what happens.
And you look like a god.
Yeah. Like if you hit that and you can show the slip, people are going to be like, dude, that's unreal. So.
All right. Well, let's talk about the beer money one.
Let's talk about the beer money parlay.
What
do you like?
Let's see.
Or what do you like?
Let's do like a safer one. I like Steve Ursig inside the distance. We were talking about that. It's like minus 1 something, 135.
Yeah, you're going real safe. Okay, minus 135.
Well, we need a safe one and then like a little bit riskier and then a somewhat risky.
I thought our safe one was the Edwards and
no, I meant like legs. Like for those, I like to do 3 legs.
Okay,
for the beer money. So like a safe-ish leg.
Legs, okay.
A little bit riskier, and then like a somewhat risky, like maybe plus 200 range or so.
Okay, so that one's pretty safe, I think.
I think so too. I mean, that's why I said it.
So for a somewhat risky one,
unless you want to do Ursig by sub,
I think he could knock him out too. I think inside the distance is the way to play it.
Okay.
Because he could definitely knock him out. Fight goes to decision in the main event's good for a slightly risky one. I think it goes to decision more often than not.
What's that odds?
It's plus 1. Well, what book are you looking at? Or does it matter?
I'm on FanDuel.
FanDuel? Okay, so FanDuel's got a FanDuel, it's not too bad. Hold on, where'd it go? Fight goes, it's actually plus 158. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be worse because the over is not as good there. Yeah, plus 158 for fight goes on FanDuel. That's actually solid. And then we need like a risky leg.
Yeah, like a somewhat risky leg.
Okay. This is where we could get real specific. We could go.
I mean, we could throw Angela Hill in there, but I feel like that's just gonna ruin the parlay.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust her in like a 3-leg parlay. It's possible. What if we go?
Shoot.
Hold on.
What's Walker round 1 KO?
Probably not very good.
Probably not.
How about Medic round 2 or Medic round 2 KO at plus? Well, I'm seeing plus 375, but I don't see it on any other book other than Bet Online. So I don't know if it's still. I don't know if any other books have it, but
it's plus 140. Walker round 1 is plus 145. It's not too bad.
Yeah, but that's not any better than the main event one we just did. So are we going? True. So I mean, we can.
We could. That's like 25 minutes of sweat, though.
Yeah.
What's Medic round 2?
I think it's like plus 375 or something like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and like he probably wins in round 1, but for that number, okay. Like
We can even just do him the win in round 2 at plus 300.
Yeah, but like, is Medic gonna sub anybody?
I mean, maybe a club and sub.
I don't think he even knows what a submission is.
I think he's got 1 or 2 on his record.
Okay.
Right?
You didn't plus 375 on KO round 2. Or is it just because your book doesn't have it? Because if that's the case, then yeah, just play round 2.
No, my book has it. I could do it.
Oh, okay. I think the KO is the. I mean, let's see. Does Medic know what a submission is? I don't know.
Plus 380.
Let's see. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look this up. Medic does know what a submission is. He has 2 wins by submission.
There you go. And I'm sure they're club and subs.
Back in 2018 in Alaska FC, he has 2 of them. That doesn't count. He got a triangle choke over an 0-1 guy and a triangle choke over a 4-4 guy. That doesn't count. No, you can. I have a buddy stationed in Alaska right now for the military, and he went to an Alaska FC show, and he was laughing quite a bit at some of the level of competition you saw in there. So yeah, I'm not gonna. I'd be surprised if he might not even have had the submission locked in, and those guys just tap. I don't know. I've never watched those fights, to be honest. So
no, I never did either.
But yeah, I wouldn't imagine that they can hit the sub.
What about Fernandez round 2 or 3 KO?
I think she could get a KO in the round 1 too, though. What's her KO?
It's plus 420
for 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
The KO is plus 180. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like KO is a good spot. 2 or 3 would be sweaty, but I think it's probably okay. Yeah, I could see Fernandez getting the later KO. She technically hasn't ever KO'd anybody in round 1, so yeah, we could do that.
Okay, let's just do plus 180 just to be safe. It's like plus 180 is pretty good.
It's not bad.
And then we got 1 more to go.
Wait,
you want to do the Medic?
Wait, how many legs do we have in this already?
So I have the Ursig inside the distance, and then Gabby KO.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Because we need a big one now, don't we?
Maybe like around plus 150, just to get over 1,000.
Well, if we're going plus 150 is all, then the over in the main event, or then the fight goes in the main event.
Do you want to sweat 25 minutes though?
Yeah, I feel like it'll be fine. DOLIDZE's tough as nails, dude. He's like,
I know, but I feel like he's gonna.
I mean, he went the distance against Imavov.
I feel like the ref might just stop it though, like because he's not doing anything. Like he's tough as shit. I don't think it's gonna be like a classic KO, but it's gonna be a ref stoppage, like kind of like the Pereira fight almost.
Yeah, but like
that's what worries me.
DOLIDZE's not gonna die like that. DOLIDZE's never been KO'd or submitted. Like this dude.
He's never really fought a 5-round fight either.
Really?
That's what worries me. I don't think so.
He had a 5-round main event against Nasruddin Imavov,
but
where he lost a majority decision.
Oh, did he go all 5?
Yeah, lost a majority decision.
That was 5?
He's never been finished, and he went all 5 there.
All right, now I have more faith than.
He also had 5 5-minute rounds against Marvin Vettori, but that was different because he's kind of teed off on him. Yeah.
So we do that to 1120 or 1120 or 11. Yeah, plus 1120.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That's solid. Now, what do we get on Stoliarenko round 1 sub and Angela Hill to win by split decision parlay together?
I don't know if FanDuel does the split decisions.
Okay, Angela Hill decision at least.
We'll find out in a second. Hold on.
I'm seeing Hill decision on FanDuel at plus 210. That's good. And then Stoliarenko round 1 sub. It's not showing up on fight odds, I don't think.
All right, there's the beer money.
Hill splits plus 600 according to Dixon. I don't know what book that's on, but
where? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's worth playing. I'd play that now. Jack Tripper says Stolyarenko to win in first 3 minutes is plus 2,000. I don't know what book that's on either. Oh, DraftKings has Hill by split at plus 600. Well, son of a gun.
Oh, my DraftKings.
Not my DraftKings.
No, they don't. They just have the over, under, and the money line. My DraftKings sucks.
I guess in different states it's different. So
yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Hill decision, or if you can get split decision, you play that, and then you play Stolyarenko round 1 sub.
You and your Stolyarenko round 1 sub.
Dude, you have to play it when she fights. It's like even if you don't think it hits. I don't think it hits, but the number you get every time out is it's over plus 1,000, and the number of times she's succeeded in it's
plus 1,400.
That's worth it. If you parlay that with Hill by decision at plus 210 or whatever on FanDuel, you're set. You hit that and you're golden for the rest of your years. At least probably. I guess I don't know. Let's see. Like okay, so plus 1,400 and plus 210. I mean, that's plus 4,550. Pretty good. It's not as good as I'd hope, but if you play it if you get the plus 600 for Hill by split decision, which is her actual win method, that's where it's at. That's plus 10,400. I don't know. Those are the degenerate things that Dixon likes. So I'm doing that one for Dixon. He loves those crazy degenerate parlays. Because I know Dixon's out there, like he's trying to snipe these lines. My boy's down there. He's already got the Hill split.
There it is.
So, there it is.
We'll just do that one.
There you go.
Just to be safe. I don't have the split yet. But if you can find a split, do the Hill split instead.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, that's the crazy one. But I don't think it hits. But I think it's live.
I don't think it hits, but
I think it's more live than plus 4,550 says. Or plus like 40,000 if you have if you can get the split decision prop.
True. So. Honestly, I kind of like Edwards round 3 instead of Julia round 1.
I agree. Dude, you parlay those together? Let's go. What? Okay, hold on. So like, let's go plus 1,400.
It's 1,400, right? And
plus what was it, 1,500 on Hard Rock, I guess.
Yeah, 14 or 15.
That's plus 23,900. I'm all for that.
There you go.
That's so live.
All right. We went over a little 2 hours, so here we go. Let everybody know where they can find you, what you got going on, because you have a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff. Yeah, 138 MMA. You can find me there pretty much everywhere. Yeah, so on the channel memberships, I'm trying to make those actually worth something, because for the longest time, you would basically, if I just got ahead, I would sometimes post a video and you'd get it a few days in advance and you got some cool emojis. So Contender Series time, it's worth it, because what you're getting is like already you got the first 2 full weeks of Dana White's Contender Series stuff up, and I'll make the videos public the Sunday before the event. So you get way ahead of everything. To answer Dixon's questions, we're not doing PFL Africa this week for whatever reason. So my CloudBet sponsorship has expired and it restarts again the following week. So there's like a gap there. Pick'em wanted to take that card off, and since I'm not contractually obligated to do it with Contender Series coming up, I am not doing that one. But sorry about it, guys. But we'll be right back to PFL after that. Me and Pick'em will do all the PFL cards coming up, and I'll keep the Contender Series stuff coming and the UFC stuff coming. But yeah, if you're interested in $2.99, so you can get early leans on the Contender Series stuff, that's what I would recommend. It's cheaper than a Patreon membership, because Patreon gets like all my bets and all that stuff, and like all my notes and everything. They get a lot more stuff. The one thing, and they even get the picks for the Contender Series early. The one thing they don't get is the video early, because it's a pain in the butt to upload videos to Patreon, to be honest. So anyway, but yeah, Dixon's going to speak to the manager. You guys can find me at 138 MMA everywhere. Thanks for having me on, Johnny. I always appreciate this. I always appreciate the shows. You and Blood back in the day really helped me get my foot in the door for a lot of people. A lot of people would find me through you guys' channels. So that's awesome. And he's not around anymore, but you still, that makes it sound like he's dead. He's not dead. As far as I know, he's still kicking, but
he's still alive. Yeah.
But yeah, but I mean, as far as
I'm going to get that old butthole back soon. Don't worry.
Dude, if you could like somehow do a reunion show with you, Blood, and then Patrick, like that would be the thing. That'd be the thing.
Speak it into existence, I guess, huh?
Dude, I want to see it. I would tune in. I mean, I tune in usually anyway. So
who knows? Maybe it could happen in little less than a week. Who knows?
That'd be crazy. Dude, if you had that next week, that'd be insane.
It would be wild, wouldn't it?
Throwback to the ages, right?
Wouldn't it be wild, Tyler?
Patrick's like, I haven't left the lab in like a year and a half or 2 years or whatever. Like, dude doesn't even know what a fight is anymore. The only thing he sees fighting are bacteria or something. I don't know. He's some sort of scientist, right?
Yeah, some kind of craziness guy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But all right, guys, take care. Good luck with your picks. Good luck with your bets. Hopefully we gave you some insight on some good stuff. I think I got like at least 3 bets I got to make too, other than the ones we just did. Because I only had like 1 bet. So we talked it out. I feel a little more confident in a couple things. So a lot of stuff are good. We're good vibing. We're vibing. But yeah, good luck. Take care. See you next time. Happy fight night. Lego.